What is up, guys? We are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Eeeville, and I want to give a huge birthday shout outs here to Eeeville Mark. Happy birthday, man. I appreciate you so much for your support. And yeah, we're going to play this game here, for his birthday month right here. So we are playing a two-handed game, playing as Spider-Woman and Ant-Man against Kang the Conqueror on Expert mode. So we're doing a standard one, expert one, but we also added one copy of Cruel Intentions into the encounter deck, and I already shuffled that in there. If you guys don't know, Cruel Intentions is like the worst card in the game, Marvel Champions. This is an Expert 2 card. So we just have this one Expert 2 card in there, but everything else is just standard 1 and Expert 1. So we have this in the encounter deck here against Kang. And then for the modules, we replaced the recommended mod sets here with Sauron and Savage Land. So I'm super excited to do this. This is going to be like a battle in the past, all dinosaur themed here against Kang. So for the Savage Land module right here, this is a setup environment, so it's going to be just put into play. The villain gains Retaliate 1. So Kang will always have Retaliate 1. So let's just put this right here so I remember that he always has Retaliate 1 no matter what. And a special here is to discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and this environment will just be into play for the entire game, basically. And let's shuffle up Sauron and this Savage Land counter set here into the encounter deck. So yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. I don't think I've done Kang with the Savage Lands and Sauron before. So it's going to be pretty fun and thematic here. I'm pretty excited to try this out. And the special rules are that basically any set environments that are in play are considered to be in every game area per Mark's request. So Savage Land here, if you guys have seen Kang before, he'll split the game area for his stage 2. Whenever he does that, the Savage Land, this environment will be, applying for both game areas. So the Retaliate 1 and special will be in effect there. And the special where you discard top 3 cards of your deck, that only triggers whenever another card says to trigger that special. Basically, if another card doesn't say to do that, then we don't have to do that. So that's just kind of how that works over there. So, okay, we're all shuffled up here for the encounter deck. And then there's another special rule for this scenario. So for Kang's Dominion here, it's a special request by Mark that if any of these come into play, then we just all lose the game. So if you guys have seen me play Kang, normally I just game stage 2 and I'll let him scheme me out because we don't lose if he schemes out on the second main scheme stage, but then you just put a Kang's Dominion into play. So the way we're going to do this is that we cannot let this come into play, which means we have to defeat the stage 2 Kang. So no gaming him there. Okay, so we have that rule. So basically you guys will never see a Kang's Dominion. If you guys see, that means I lost already. So we have that. Let's get the players here, or the 2 heroes readied up, and then let's go ahead and do the setup here for Kang. So set each Kang and Kang's Dominion, side scheme to side, remove each player's obligation. Oh, snap. I forgot, guys. We remove the obligations here. So let's go through this and remove the obligations here for Spider-Woman and for Ant-Man. I forgot about that one. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the few scenarios where we actually do not play with the obligation. So let's just get rid of those and we'll shuffle up here again. All right, that should be fine. All right, so we actually remove these obligations here. The obligation for Spider-Woman and Ant-Man, we take these out of the game. And the Nemesis will come in later through Kang, I believe. Okay, so we remove the obligation, then we shuffle the encounter deck, which we did. Advance the man scheme stage 1B. So we're playing 2 players here. So there's 7 per player threat, so 7 times 2 is 14. If this stage hits 14, then we just straight up lose the game. Whenever it's reviewed, deal each player an encounter card. So 1 encounter card here going for both players. Hopefully, not Cruel Intentions. Okay, so we got that. And then that is it here for a set. Oh, Kang also comes in here for toughness. So we set his hit points 15 times player. So it's going to be 30 life here on his hit point dial with a tough status card. And then that is it. When we defeat him, we advance to the next Kang stage. Okay, so cool. We're set up here for Kang. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the player decks and then get set up here. I already shuffled everything off screen, but we'll do some more shuffling here on screen. But yeah, I'm very excited to show out these decks here. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Woman, but I am excited to do a sidekick deck here for Spider-Woman. This is called Side by Sidechick, a deck created by Mark. I put it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. And basically, it revolves all around buffing up Captain Marvel, one of the strongest identity-specific allies in the game, and just keeping her in play, having her be really strong, and then we're just going to do things with her. And then for Ant-Man here, we are playing a protection deck here. Oh, Spider-Man, we're playing protection and leadership as our 2 aspects. For Ant-Man, we're using another deck created by Mark called Counter Demolish with Counter Punch here in a protection build. So this one looks interesting as well. I'm much more a fan of Ant-Man than I am of Spider-Woman, so I think he's going to carry us a little bit here, right, guys? I don't know, guys. we'll see how it happens. I'm also not the best Spider-Woman player, so that's why Ant-Man might have to carry here. Okay, so we're all shuffled up for both players. Let's go ahead and do our mulligans here. Okay, so we'll do Spider-Woman first because she's the first player. So we're gonna draw to her hand size here. Oops, that's off screen. Okay, so drawing up to her hand size here of 6. Let's see what she gets. Oh, we got a double. Oh, okay. And the energy shield on Captain Marvel immediately. Okay, that is a good hand. Okay, this is a good hand. I think I want to play Pheromones, which I can with Captain Marvel activating. Okay, so this is a bonkers hand, actually. Get the stun and confused. Okay, we're going to hold on to this hand. This hand's just freaking amazing, guys. Okay, so no mulligan there with Jessica Drew. Okay, then we're going to do Ant-Man's mulligan here. So doing his hand size here of 6 and off Eagle. So that is like probably the most ideal hand. So maybe Spider-Woman's gonna carry us because she already got Captain Marvel on turn 1. So we only want to hold on to this for the mansion for sure. I like the army of ants. I think we're staying down here with Ant-Man. Let's see. We do that, I think. We play the mansion. We draw a card. Use that card and play the army of ants and just get built out a little bit. Yeah, so actually I think I'm holding on to this as well. Okay, so no mulligan from either player because of the huge tempo boost that we got from Spider-Woman here. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and first use double agent, not double agent, our action here. Look at the top card of any deck. Do we want to do our deck? Let's do Kang's deck. So we look at the top card, it's a 2. So it's gonna have, this will actually be our encounter card, actually, I think. Yeah, because we're gonna stun and confuse him. Okay, so that's not bad at all as an encounter card. Okay, let's go ahead and use 4 resources here because 2 doubles is just amazing. So we can play Captain Marvel. So she's a 4-cost ally. After she uses a basic power, we can draw a card. And that's pretty good. We're going to attach energy shooter. It's a 0-cost upgrade attached to your character, max 1 per character. We're gonna give it to Captain Marvel. When attached character would take any amount of damage, we can spend X energy resource to prevent X of that damage. So we attach to Captain Marvel now. Each time she would take like consequential damage or any sort of damage, we can spend energy resource to block that out. So that's really good. Okay, so she needs to activate. There's no threat to remove, so I guess we're just swinging here. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form because I want to play pheromones. Oh, I could have. That's fine. It doesn't matter here. It might have mattered. We're gonna just swing for 1 on Kang, knock off the tough. If I flipped up first, I could have triggered Superhuman Jody here, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. All right, so we knock out the tough. Captain Marvel is going to swing for 2 on Kang. That'll bring it from 30 down to 28. Then she'll trigger her response before she takes console damage. She uses a basic power so we can draw a card. Okay, that is fine. And then she will take a consequential damage here. All right, next we're going to use 2 resources here so I can play Pheromones, one of my favorite cards whenever the villain can be hit with status. So 2-cost event, hero action, stun and confuse enemies. So we're stunning and confusing Kang here. He is dunzo. Right? And then with our interrupt here, when you play an aspect card, superhuman agility, Spider-Woman gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense to end round. So let's just have a +1 here. So we got that. Because we play a leadership card here, and it's limit once per round per aspect. So this is leadership here. So I could have gotten another +1 with energy shield, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. All right, that's gonna end her turn. We're gonna pass over to Ant-Man here. So Ant-Man, let me think here. I don't think he was scheming enough. So I think we could pop that confused with it. Yeah. Let's use. Do I want to like this? No, it's okay. We're gonna use 4 resources right here because the power novelist is a double when paying for a basic card. So we can play our Avengers Mansion. This is a 4-cost support. We can exhaust the mansion and choose a player to draw a card. Let's have Ant-Man draw a card here. Ooh, we got Vivian. Do I like Vivian more or Wasp more? Kind of feel like I like Vivian more. Yeah, let's hold on to Vivian for next turn. So we use Wasp as a resource, so I can play Army of Ants as a 1-cost support. If you're in Tiny Hero form, we can exhaust and do 1 damage to enemies. So that's going to be pretty good. And then we're not going to flip up here because I want to use up that confuse right away. So that's going to end our turn. Yeah, let's ray up. So player phase ending here. Ant-Man holds on this card, drawing back up to his hand size of 6 and off Ego. So I want that big hand size. 5, 6. Ooh, we got Hank Pym, which is really thematic here with Ant-Man. And then we're going to draw up to 5 for Spider-Woman, which is her hand size in hero form. Ooh, Quick Care and Finesse is tough. Can't. I mean, I want to play Captain Marvel and see what we do, but Iron Fist I like a lot here as well. Tough decisions here. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and do the villain turn. Okay, so we're gonna add 2 threats to the main scheme because 1 per player goes up to 2. Kang is going to activate here against Spider-Woman first. So she's in here form. He's going to attack her. He is stunned, so nothing triggers here. He does have Force Interrupt whenever he attacks you. We can choose either place start in the main scheme or give him +2 attack, but he's stunned, so he never attacks, so nothing happens. Then he's going to activate against Ant-Man. We're an alter ego, so he's going to scheme. He's confused, nothing happening. Pheromones, OP. All right. Then he's going to deal us encounter cards during the encounter step here. So we get an encounter card here for Spider-Woman for a total of 2, and 1 for Ant-Man for a total of 2. Okay, Spider-Woman goes first. We got Weaken. It's an obligation in Spider-Woman's game area. After you use a basic power, we take a damage. And then as alter action, we can discard a physical resource from your hand to get rid of the obligation. Okay, so we just have this here. And then next encounter card is Future Weapon attached to Kang. When Kang attacks, the attack has overkill. If this attack damages the hero is stunned. After the attack, discard Future Weapon and he gets +2. Oh, sorry guys, I already forgot. The retaliate from this. Okay, so we both attacked him. So Spider-Woman would have taken a retaliate there. I forgot. Sorry about that, guys. And then Captain Marvel would also take retaliate, so she's also down a hit point. So she only has 1 hit point left. Oh, the retaliate is rough for Captain Marvel. So we want to just really thwart with her instead of she's already down to 2 life. That's not good. I really need a sidekick or healer. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, because she attacked him, so she takes the retaliate and a console damage. We took a retaliate with Spider-Woman as well. Sorry about that, guys. I'll edit somewhere earlier in the video that I will catch this. Okay, so we fixed that error. Now Ant-Man's gonna review his encounter cards. Temporal Shield attached to Kang. When he is attacked, discard this card, prevent all damage, and deal 1 damage to attacker. That's fine. We're just chilling. And we also got Energy Blast. When reviewed an alter ego, discard an ally or support you control. If you cannot, discard gain Surge. Okay, luckily we have 2 supports. Let's toss our hands here because if I lose a mansion, guys, I'm crying. So alter ego, yeah, okay. It does not surge because we did discard a card. Yeah, all right. Whew. Okay, we passed the first battle over to Ant-Man, who's going to start us off. Okay, so let me think what I want to do here with Spider-Woman's hand first. I do want to flip down with Spider-Woman. Oh yeah, that retaliate is pretty annoying here. And our stats go back down normal because it's a new round here. Okay. What would Vivian do? Vivian can blank that out after you engage a minion. Do I want to draw the card here for Ant-Man? Or do I want to draw it for Spider-Woman? Let's play something. Let's play Yellow Jacket, I think. I like all these cards. I think we're not using Vivian here. We can just take the damage here from the Future Weapon. So then we go Yellow Jacket and see what we get. I like Patriot too, but that's okay. Let's use 3 resources right here. So I can play Yellow Jacket. Oh, wait. Sorry, we can only play him when we have the Avengers trait. So we cannot play him yet. So let's redo that. Do I flip up here? I think I just go to Tiny, right? Yeah, we just flip up. Okay, so we're flipping up to Tiny form here, where we have the Avenger trait and the Tiny trait. Puny Pest, as a response after you change his form, remove 1 threat from the scheme, drops the main down to 1. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and now use the 3 resources here, so I can play Yellow Jacket. Play only if your Denny has the Avenger trait, which we now have in hero form. After he enters play, we can search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade, add to your hand. Oh, we're going to whiff. Oh, we got ready for fight, so we add this to our hand, and this gets shuffled back into the deck here. Okay, I'm glad we got an upgrade here. Do I want to... I don't know if I care that much about this army of ants, though. Okay, if Spider-Woman draws a card, is she able to do anything with it? Because I'll be drawing a card anyways with Captain Marvel. I'll have to spend her energy. Okay, I think I'll just get the Quinn carry then. Right, if I play Quinn Carrier, use it for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel draws me a card. Hold on to the stupid finesse here. I like the Jessica Drew's apartment too. I'd rather play stuff down. We have another finesse in the deck, so I think we'll just do it like that then. Because that way I can at least play finesse. So that means we're not drawing a card here for Spider-Woman, right? She's got a clean hand. Yeah, she's got a clean hand. So we'll draw the card for Ant-Man. So we'll mention here to draw Ant-Man a card. Ooh, got double. That. Did I just go hidden base? I have 3 copies ready for fight, but I like this threat prevention in case he schemes. Because if he schemes a lot, we could just lose, right? What is the choice? I want to play Army of Ants. Let's do Army of Ants. Yeah, we'll do a resource here, physical resource, so I can play Army of Ants. If you're in tiny hero form, we can exhaust a D1 damage enemy, so we got that back down again. And we'll use a double resource here to play hidden base. It's a 2-cost support. Comes in with 3 counters. After you change form, exhaust the hidden base as an alter ego response. So we have to be an alter ego to remove a counter and give yourself a tough. So that's going to be good as well. Come in with 3 counters here. Okay. Then what are we doing here? I need to leave that because I need her to activate to get the card draw. So, oh, I should have maybe, that would have been nice to do. This is a physical. But yeah, I think we just pass here. Do I attack Kang? I guess we could. It's kind of a waste to take 1 damage. Let's not attack. Yeah, and if he attacks, he'll take retaliate. Yeah, the retaliate is rough. Okay, and ends his turn doing nothing here. Actually, wait, we can do this. Army Ants, because it's not an attack here. Actually, if you're in tiny form, exhaust it, do 1 damage to enemy. Let's hit a damage here on Kang. Brings down to 27, and we don't take retaliate for that. Okay, there we go. All right, then we pass over to Spider Woman. So we're gonna use 3 resources here, so I can play the Quinn Carrier. 3-cost support, play only if your Denny has Avenger trait, which we have in hero form for Spider Woman as well. And then we can exhaust Quinn Carrier, generate a wild resource. So Captain Marvel is going to store for 2, clear off the main scheme. Her response will trigger first, so we can draw a card. Oh, I like that. That's fine. So we draw a card. And then she'll take a console damage with the energy shield, but we can spend X energy resource to prevent X of the damage. So let's go and exhaust Queen Carrier, declare it to be wild, or declare the wild to be energy to prevent that damage to Captain Marvel. So she stays in play here. So that's pretty good. And then do I want to... I've used a basic hero power, take a damage. Do I want to play the apartment? Actually, the apartment might give me a physical. So yeah, I think we just do that. Yeah, we're going to lose Sky Cycle. We can get it with a suit up. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use a resource here to play Jessica Drew's apartment. As an Alter Ego action, we are in Alter Ego right now. We can exhaust it. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for any aspect card. Add to your hand. Nice. We got a... I think we tossed this one. I mean, we add this to our hand, but we're going to toss. So we add Inspire to our hand. We shuffle this back into our deck. And then let's go and use this Alter Ego action here on Weekend, where you can discard a physical resource from your hand to get rid of the obligation. And we're going to toss this Inspire that we just add to our hand with Jessica Drew's apartment. So that is some good vibing right there. That is very, very good. So now we add the Inspire to your hand with the apartment, discard it as a physical resource to get rid of this. Okay? And then we'll just exhaust heal by 3, brings back up to full life here 10. We'll use double agent, I guess. Look at the top card, or action to look at the top card of any deck. 1 booster on the attack. Well, at least we know that attack now. We can just block it, something like that, because he has overkill here anyways. Okay, that's gonna turn. Let's ready up. So we need to get sidekick here to heal Captain Marvel, because I'm a little bit worried about only having energy shield and 1 life on her. So we're drawing up to 6 here for Jessica Drew. Ooh, okay. Finesse is not terrible at all. All right, and then we're gonna draw up to 5 here for Ant-Man. Ooh, Nick Fury, and Helicarrier. I want to play both. All right, Kang's turn. He's gonna add 2 threat to the main scheme. He is going to attack Kang here. Whenever he attacks, attack is overkill. If it damages the hero is stunned. He is gonna damage us here with the overkill. Force interrupt. Whenever Kang attacks, you either place 1 threat on the main scheme or give him +2. Let's put 1 threat on the main scheme here, so it does not get +2. So it's aiming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a boost. Oh, I forgot. This is only triggered whenever Kang is attacked, so we don't have to do that right now because we never attack him. We use the Army of Ants. Okay, so he's attacking Ant-Man here. We are going to... Do I just take to the face? It's a 1 boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We prevent 2 of it. That's fine. Let's take it to the face. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 damage because another boost is 1. Brings us from 12 all the way down to 6. Okay, so we took a hit there, and then we discard the feature weapon after the attack. Okay. Now Kang activate against Spider-Woman. He's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. Scheme with a base of 1. Here's the boost. 1. So it schemes for 2. So the man goes up to 5. Okay, I'm glad we have some threats to remove now. Then he's gonna deal encounter cards. One for Ant-Man first, and then Spider-Man because Ant-Man's the first player. Oh, I should have just exhausted to defend. Exhaustion, any, and it's gonna surge. We got Macrobots with guard and retaliate 1. This only gives a villain retaliate 1. Okay, so we're okay there. Spider-Man's encounter card. It's an assault. If it's an Arc Ego, we're gonna have again surge. So get another encounter card. Dang, we're getting all the surges here. Review the top card of the encounter deck with Under Fire. Top card is a side scheme. 4 threat rampage. When defeated, discard top card of the encounter deck until a minion discard, put it into play and engage the player who defeats the scheme. Okay, 4 threat on there. And then now the Under Fire will surge. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's not what I want to see right now. So that will surge. Sauron, uh-oh. When review searching encounter and discard power for Life Train and reveal it. We have not seen Life Train. Okay, so the dinosaur thing is starting here with Sauron. What are we looking for again? Is that it? No, I have Sauron. No, Life Train. I had an advance coming up. Where is? Oh, Life Train. Here we go. Okay, so review Life Train. Okay, attach a minion with the highest hit point. So it's going to attach to Sauron. It activates against you. If no minion activates, this card gains Surge. So highest printed hit points will be Sauron. He's going to activate. He just schemes for 2. That's fine. I think we're okay with that. Yeah. So I'll shuffle up here. And then, what's his face just going to scheme? So he's going to scheme on us because we're not ego. So it's activating, adds 2 more threats to the main. All right. That's going to end the villain phase there. Oh, man. Pass over. I didn't want to get like so many surges because the thing is now we still have Cruel Intentions, which may come at any time. So that could be annoying too. I need a pheromone, but we're not getting it. Okay, what do we do here, guys? Let's do. I think we just go ahead and draw the card from Captain Marvel first. So he has Retaliate 1 in guard. He does not have Retaliate 1, right? When enemy attacks you, we take 2 damage and give him a tough stats card. He didn't have attack, he schemed. So we're okay with that. Yeah, he does not have Retaliate. Yeah, the Retaliate's only from the villain there. And this guy's Retaliate. So maybe Captain Marvel can attack Sauron here. I kind of want to play Fanatic. No, we have all aspect cards, so I think we should be okay. What has Ant-Man got going on? Probably want to draw the card for Ant-Man, actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our apartment first, actually. Forgot we have this. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. For an aspect card, add to your hand. I don't know if I want any of these. I think we grab Inconspicuous here. A total of 3 threat. Yeah, we'll add this to our hand. Okay, and then we shuffle this back into the deck. So we get to 3 attack on Spider-Woman. That might be good. Ooh, yeah. We can kill the Macrobots there with the 3 attack from Spider-Woman. And then, how do I get the damage off on Sauron? Oh, Nick will kill Sauron. Okay, all right. I think we got it here. So we're going to request an action out turn for Ant-Man. He can exhaust Army Ants because we're in tiny form to do 1 damage to enemy. That's going to hit the Macrobots for 1. And no retaliate because it's non-attack. So Army Ants coming in super clutch here. Let's go ahead and use Double Agent. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. Or not action, sorry guys. It's our action. It's going to be a 1 booster. So it's going to be attacking with a 1 booster. I almost wanted to say an off ego, but I think we had to double flip here. Okay, so we got that. Then we are going to play Finesse here. Let's do 2 resources here. So I can play the Finesse. 2 cost upgrades. A hero resource when exhausted generate a water resource for only an aspect card. But it's a hero resource, so let's flip the hero form so I can use it here on Captain Marvel. Okay, so Captain Marvel is going to swing for 2 on Sauron. She'll draw me a card. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. And then Energy Shield will trigger here so she doesn't take constant damage. We can exhaust Finesse to generate a water resource for an aspect card. The ruling on this is that this actually works for Energy Shield because Energy Shield is aspect card protection card. We can generate a water resource for the ability of a card with the official ruling. So that's pretty good. All right, then actually I think we can play Venom Blast and Inconspicuous here. I could hold on to maybe Contaminant Immunity, or do I want to hold on to like another card? That's our other contain immunity here. Because if I play this and this, I get +2 to my powers. I can take out the macrobots. Then we can work on the red here. This is the hand for Ant-Man. Okay. Why don't we? I think I do want to Venom Blast. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Let's use 2 resources here with the Queen Carrot to play Venom Blast. Here, I should attack you 5 damage to enemy. We'll take out Sauron, and then we can get +1 with our superhuman agility, playing an aggression card. So Sauron is defeated there, so he's gone with the life drain. Okay, nothing else triggers for him. Then we're going to play the Inconspicuous here. I don't know what to use as a resource. I think I just use Contaminant Immunity. Yeah, we'll use this as a resource to play the Inconspicuous. Hero Action Thwart. It's Justice, by the way, so we get another +1 to all of our basic powers. Remove a total of 3 threat from amongst schemes in play. I think we do 2 from here, and we'll do 1 from here. So that's going to be a 3 threat that we do. All right. And then now Spider Woman has +2 to all of her basic powers here. So she's going to swing for 3 on the Macrobots, just take him out. No retaliate because he's defeated there. Okay, I got to avoid the retaliate whenever I can. And then we'll hold on to Polaris in our hand, pass it over to Ant-Man here. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and manage it here, draw a card. Should have done it earlier. I think I just go 4 for Nick, draw 3, play Helicarrier, call it a day. Yeah, we'll do 4 resources here, so I can play good old Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3 cards here for Ant-Man. Hopefully we don't get the helmet because he uses it as resources. Oh, nice. We got a double. Let's use 3 resources here so I can play the Helicarrier, which is a 3 cost support. We can exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play this phase by 1. So this would be 0 cost. Let's go ahead and just flip here. I don't really want to be in giant form, but that's okay. I want to play Perseverance. So we can flip out a giant form here. Trigger our response every change form, do 1 damage to enemy. That's 1 damage on Kang. Non-attack, so no retaliate. And we can play this for free because we already Helicarriered. After you change form, give your hero a tough status card. So let's get a tough here on Ant-Man. Because our life is kind of low, so I want to just get that just in case. Alright, next, do I want to leave this here? I think I do leave it for a Master Plan bait. We're getting all the expert cards. So, Thor for 2, 4 threat. Let's drop it off of the main a little bit. And drop this down to only 2 threat now. Okay, and then both allies will take constant damage. 2 for Hank Pym, 1 for Nick. Alright, that is going to end our turn. It's ready up here. And then Ant-Man draws up to only 4 in its hero form. Ooh, we got Counterpunch. Let's attack, so we'll take Retaliate and because of that thing. So I probably just don't do that there. Spiral will drop up to 5 here. I need some pheromones. No, we didn't get it. Alright, that's okay. We got Copper backup though, so we can Nick again for Ant-Man. Okay, it is Kang's turn. He's gonna add 3 threats to the main because acceleration now. So it goes up to 5 from 2. Alright, he is going to attack both of us. He's gonna attack Spider-Woman first. So we can choose to give him +2 or place threat. Let's give him +2. So it's hitting for a base of 5 and a boost. We'll have Nick block. Here's the boost. 1, so 6 damage takes out Nick Fury. Then he's going to activate against Ant-Man. We're going to choose to give him +2 for attack again because we have a tough. Here's the boost. So it's hitting with a base of 5 now. Boost is 3, so 8 damage. Knocks off the tough from Ant-Man. Then we do encounter cards. 1 to Spider-Woman, 1 to Ant-Man. Spider-Woman got, oh, there we go, Master Plan bait. Place 4 threat on each side scheme, so the side scheme goes up to 6 threat. Okay, all right. How did I know we're going to get the expert cards, guys? There we go. Oh, Cruel Intention. This Cruel Intention, I'm going to cry. Hopefully it's not a Cruel Intention right now. Come on. And Assault. Okay, that's not bad. The villain attacks you, so Kang is going to attack Ant-Man here. We could counter punch out. No, we just block Yellow Jacket here. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll block the Yellow Jacket. Same with the base of 3 and give him +2, so we don't add threat to the main. Here's a boost. 1, so 6 damage here and takes out Yellow Jacket. Alright, that resolves the advance. I mean, the assault, I mean. And we are good to go here. Okay, so we pass this token over backward to Ant-Man, who is the first player. Okay, alright, let's see. Our hands is only 2, which is kind of bad, but get that army ants. Oh, I want to clear off Rampage. Oh, Spider-Woman's stats go back to normal. Dang it, I would love to clear. We could flip to tiny form actually, and then use army ants. Yeah, that means we're not flipping down to alter ego with him. Such that we drew both the side schemes here at the same time too. Let me think here. We're getting pretty well built out, so that's pretty good. If I get the superpower training out, that's gonna be good too. Let's go ahead and use a helicarrier to reduce the cost of Ironheart down to 1. This would be 1 resource, so I can play Ironheart. Whenever you play from your hand, we can draw a card. After you spend this form, we can heal 2 damage to your giant form or draw a card in tiny. Do I want to heal? I feel I'll get enough healing in the future. So I almost just want to go tiny here. And save the mansion for Spider-Woman. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to flip down to tiny form. After you change this form, move 1 threat from the scheme. We'll take a threat off of the Rampage. And then we're still readied up. Then we'll use Pin Particle. So if we spend some time for, we can draw a card. So this is a wild resource here to play this army of ants here. Actually, let's play Superpower Training. Comes in with 3 per player threat. Or so it's going to be 6 threat. So 3 per player. Okay. Next, we are going to draw the card from the Pin Particle that we just spent. Oh, this will give. I don't want to flip stuff. Dang, I don't want to freaking flip. Yeah, so unfortunately, we use a resize here. Yeah, we use a resize so I can play Army of Ants. Because we had to draw a card with that as well, but I don't want to end in Giant Form again, unfortunately. So I just a bad draw. That's like one of the best cards, too, for Ant-Man. Okay. Next, we want to... Let's go ahead and Mansion Spider-Woman. Draw a card. Side by side. It's not useful until we can sidekick. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Okay, and then we're going to thwart. Let's do 1, 2, 3 threat off of Superpower Training. Drops from 6 down to 3. And then Ironheart will take a consequence damage. Okay. Pass over to Spider-Woman here. Yeah, because I want to get this minion, so then this will pop off, right? Alright, let's see. Oops, wait, Nick Fury is in the wrong discard pile. Sorry, guys. He should be in the Ant-Man discard pile. Spider-Woman does not have a Nick Fury in her deck. Okay, if I play 2 aspect cards, I can't do it. Yeah. I can play 1. Oh, wait, Captain Marvel can thwart. And I can thwart to finish it off with Spider-Woman. So, okay, let's just have Captain Marvel thwart first. Thwart for 2 for Superpower Training. Shoot, trigger her ability, draw a card. And then we'll use Finesse to generate the energy for Energy Shield so she doesn't take damage. Then Spider-Woman is just going to thwart for 1, clear off the Superpower Training here. So when this card is defeated, both players can search your deck and discard pile for an identity specific upgrade, put it straight into play. Spider-Woman's going to grab that other Finesse that we have in the discard pile. Oops. So she is very well built out now. And then Ant-Man's going to get Ant-Man's helmet that we haven't drawn yet. It's like our key identity specific upgrade. So after you change giant form, you heal 2 damage. When you change a tiny form, we can draw a card. So that's going to pop us off. So we finally got our helmet down here. Okay. Okay, our hand is huge, but there's not like... I wish I had a pheromones here. Leading blow could be good, but I don't know. Dang, let me think here. If I play Polaris, I mean, I could just play the card. I think we just use this time to set up here a little bit. Yeah, the threats are still a little bit high. Yeah, we just focus on threat here. I need to build out a little bit more. Okay. And I can't suit up until I can confuse Kang because the threat threshold is so low right now. So let's do 3 resources here. I'm going to go ahead and play Polaris. And just play give an X-Men character tough stats card. She's our only X-Men character, so she gets a tough here. Just help us block in case something happens. And then we're going to, oh wait, oof, did I mess that up? No, I said they couldn't care anyways. Let's go ahead and use Finesse Generate Wall Resource for an aspect card to play Call for Backup. Player assassin comes with 3 per player threat. Hopefully clear that next turn and get Nick Fury, pop off Ant-Man. Then we'll use, when we play Call for Backup and Polaris, it's a leadership and a protection card, so we get +2 to all our stats. So we're 3 to everything now. We'll use Queen Care Generate Wall Resource to play Self-Propelled Glide, ready Spiral when we gain an air train at the end of the round. We're holding on to this in our hand. So we're ready up here, and now we have 3 to all of our stats. So I think I just do it from the main here, because I'm worried about like double advance. Have we seen an advance? Yeah, we've seen 0 advances, so yeah, let's just take 3 off of the main here. Thor for 3 from the main, drop us from 5 down to 2 threat. All right, and then that's gonna end our turn. We're gonna ready up here. So we just keep Polaris inactive until we need it for a rainy day, basically, for like an overkill hit. Our AMA draws back up to 5. Ooh, we got X and the resize. Ooh, and the pin particles. Okay, and then we're going to draw to 5 for Spiral Woman here as well. Come on. Ooh, pheromones. All right, so somebody's gonna flip down. I think I want it to be Spiral Woman. Yeah, Spiral Woman can flip here. Yeah, and then we can finally get sidekick here as well. Yeah, okay, all right. So Kang's turn, he's gonna add 1 and then 2, 3 to the main, going up to 5 threat here. And then he is going to attack us. Okay, so he's gonna attack Ant-Man first. We'll block with Ironheart. So he's hitting with a base of 3. We're going +2 for attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 takes out Ironheart. All right. Then he's going to attack Spider Woman. We're going to take the hit, so we're going to choose a 1 to give him +1 threat on the main scheme. So this goes up to 6, and we'll take the hit to the face. So same with a base of 3 now, and the boost is 0. Nice, in advance, so 3 damage, brings Spider Woman down to 7. We actually want some damage on us, so we can heal it back up with Psychic and a huge Captain Marvel. All right, did that. Then he is going to deal us encounter cards, so 1 each player. Where is the Cruel Intentions, guys? 1 Ant-Man, 1 Spider Woman. Another advance. Oh, they're stacked on each other. Okay, so he's going to scheme here. That's fine with a base of 1. Here's the boost, 2. So adds 3 threat to the main. Goes from 6 up to 9 threat here. Okay, that resolves advance. And counter card for Spider-Woman is Velociraptor with Quick Strike. Oh, man. Whenever he attacks you, discard top card of your deck, he gets +1 attack for each resource icon. So top card is 1 resource icon energy. So it's going to hit for 2 damage here on Spider-Woman. We drop down to 5. And then that's it with the Quick Strike. Okay, pass over to Spider Woman. She's going to start us off. Okay, all right. I think that was the turn that we needed to do something big here. All right, so we lose our Superhuman Agility because it's a new round. Okay, this is going to be used in hero form, so I can't use that for suit up. So I think I just go ahead and Pheromones here really quickly. Yeah, let's do double Finesse to play Pheromones. Here, action stun and confuse enemy. We're going to stun and confuse Kang. So that is huge. Pheromone is going to come in clutch again. Next, we want to... Oh, and we get +1 to all of our stats because we play leadership card with Superhuman Agility. Do I want to... I could always heal next turn. I'd rather use my thwarting here and just thwart off the call for backup. Yeah, let's do Queen Care as a wild resource to play Inconspicuous. Remove a total of 3 threat from among schemes in play. So we get, for Justice card, we're going to have +1 to our stats, and we'll take 3 off a call for backup, and we'll just go ahead and thwart for 3. So that will just clear off the call for backup here. So all the threat from there is gone. And then with the call for backup being cleared off, each player may search your deck and discard power for any ally and put it straight into play. This gets removed from the game. So I don't know what ally we want for Spider Woman. I know for... Oh, no, we get Iron Fist, yeah. All right, he comes into play with 2 Mystic counters. And then we can remove Mystic counter if he attacks to stun enemy and deal damage to it. So yeah, easily Iron Fist here. All right, and then for Ant-Man, we're going to get Nick Fury from this card pile. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the 1 and draw 3 cards here. So let's put that right here for some space. Okay, so Nick coming in, draws 3 cards for Ant-Man. Nice, we can get it ready for fight down, so we don't lose in advance. All right, and we got X here. Okay, all right, this is looking pretty good now. All right, so we did that. Then I think I suit up, get the sidekick, finally play on Captain Marvel, and then I can't heal though, but that's okay. Yeah, that will be the play, I think. We could also just Jessica Drew department, probably get sidekick because our deck is thin. Yeah, let's. So we flip down here with Spider Woman, and then we're going to use our apartment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. 3, 4, 5 for aspect card. After oh, we still didn't get sidekick yet. Okay. Which aspect card, guys? Well, let's get Niners. Yeah, we just get Niners, add that to your hand, and shuffle up our deck here. Actually, before we shuffle, we might as well just play a suit up here. So we're gonna play suit up using 2 resources here. Do I want to wait? Do I want to use Ant-Man's helicarrier? Let's use a helicarrier for Ant-Man. We're gonna press action. Ant-Man's gonna helicarrier. Jessica Drew, and then this will be. Actually, no, we maxed out on allies, so we're not gonna. Never mind. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Actually, no, I want to suit up again. Okay, so yeah, we'll helicarrier for Jessica Drew. This would be a resource, so we can play suit up. Search your deck and discard off for any ally. Upgrade game that can be attached to ally. Add to your hand. So we'll look through our deck here, and then we'll get the upgrade can be attached to ally, which is sidekick. Shuffle up, and then we're going to get an ally, and we're just gonna add Daredevil. So the official ruling with the Rotter from Suit Up is now it can add any ally upgrade and any ally. The upgrade does not have to be able to be attached to the ally. Okay, so next we're just going to have the Night Nurse here. Dang it. I want to play this other Suit Up though to get more build out on Captain Marvel. That's okay. Did she not activate? Did I forget? I think I forgot to activate. Oh, that's fine. Oh man. Did I forget? I think I forgot to activate with her. Let's use the Avengers Mansion here because I need energy resource to draw a card for Spider Woman as well. Ah, that's not okay. That's fine. We're gonna use resource here so I can play sidekick attached to ally you control or to an identity specific ally you control. So we get Captain Marvel. She gets +2 hit points and is our psychic. Oh yeah, she has 2 life now. Okay, so now she has 5 life and she's our psychic. If you make a base recovery, we can heal 2 damage from the attached character. Okay, so she can't activate now. We don't even need energy shoot her. Okay, so that's really good. Do I want to work on the main or can I finally clear out that side scheme? We have X for some really big thwarting. Let's think let's just go ahead and thwart for 2 from Rampage here. I think we don't even clear it off actually. I don't know. All right, she'll draw me a card, and then she will take a consequential damage. Okay. Next, we're going to just suit up here. So we'll use a double, and we can't use that. Yeah, her response works in Alter Ego. So double resource here to play another suit up. So we'll search for an ally upgrade, and we'll also get an ally. So we'll get Brother Voodoo. Do I want Inspired or Sky Cycle? I think we go Sky Cycle. No, let's go Inspired here. Sky Cycle's nice though too, but I need more healing. Let's go Inspired here first, and then eventually we can heal Captain Marvel up some more. Then we'll go with the Sky Cycle. So we add these 2 cards to our hand. We'll use as a resource to play Inspired. Attached to ally, the ally gets +1 thwart, +1 attack. So now Captain Marvel is 3 thwart, 3 attack. Okay, and we'll use a resource here to play the Night Nurse as well as action. We exhaust her, move a med counter, to heal damage here, and its card stats card from it. And you know what I just realized, guys? Ant-Man's supposed to be stunned. He never attacked, so we didn't mess anything up, which is like very fortunate. I don't think, yeah, he didn't attack because he's only had the attack of 1 and haven't been using it. So we got stunned from the future weapon, guys. I'm so sorry, I forgot about that. Luckily, the errors, I think, haven't messed anything up with the errors because we caught them before something else happened. If the damage is the hero, this did damage Ant-Man, we should have gotten stunned. Yeah. Okay, so we have the stun there. All right. So Jessica Drew's turn is no. We can use our action here. Exhaust, remove a counter, draw down 2, discard a stats card from a hero, and also heal damage from a hero. So we'll heal 1 from Ant-Man here. All right. Okay. So now it's gonna be Ant-Man's turn. Okay. We have such a huge hand. Oh man. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. We just wait till we can status lock Kang with the stuns there. Okay, what is Aimman gonna do? Let's go and resize here actually. So we're gonna play resize. Change to your wait, we do damage in that form though. But we're gonna change back to tiny, yeah. So let's play resize. Hero action, change to your other hero form, and then we can draw a card. So we're changing over to giant form. We will draw a card with the resize. Giant form says after you change this form, deal 1 damage to enemy. So we're gonna put 1 damage on the Velociraptor. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so dealt damage to enemy, and then oh yeah, I need to use the helmet here. We change the giant form, heal 2 damage from a hero, so we heal, go from 7 to 9, which is very, very good. Okay, so now we recover a little bit, and then we can heal even more with the pin particles here. How many cards we got? We have 1 card left in the deck, so I think Nick Fury. We get rid of Nick Fury. Oh, X is not gonna be confused. Oh man. Okay. Nick is going to swing for 2 on Kang. When Kang is attacked, his card Temporal shield prevent all the damage and deal 1 damage to attacker. So we block all the damage. Nick takes a 1 damage here from this. Now Kang has retaliate 1, so he'll hit Nick for another 1, and Nick will take his consequent damage. So Nick actually gets knocked out here, but it's okay because I actually want him back to shuffle, so I can play him again here instead of losing him for another deck pass. Okay. I wish I had another ally other than X here because we don't need this confused right now. Oh, I should have played the Perseverance. Oh, we can still play it. We're going to change forms here. Okay. Eventually, I do want to be in giant form to counterpunch a lot, but not yet, I think. So let's go ahead and do I just swing for 3? I had to remove some threat. Yeah, we're going to use our 1 manual flip because we never use our manual flip. We use ability resize to flip over to giant form. So after you change this form, we can remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's take 1 off the main. And then when you change to giant form, we can draw a card as hero response. I'm not gonna draw the card. Yeah, I messed that up. That's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna draw a card because it's not a force response. All right, then we're gonna double Army of Ants, which will do 2 damage. I think we leave the Velociraptor. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 damage on Kang. So, because it's not an attack, so we don't have to retaliate. So I want to do that on Kang whenever we can. So bring it down to 24. Okay. Then, oh, sorry. After we change forms, we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna use a counterpunch as a resource to play Perseverance when you change form, so we get a tough stats card. Sorry about missing that timing, guys. A lot of stuff in this band that I want to do. All right, and then we're gonna do X, I think, and Pin Particle. Oh man, a lot of cards that I want to hold on to though. I should have got more healing from the Pin Particles before I did that. Dang it, that's fine. Let's do 3 resources here, so I can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose 1. We'll pick the one to stun a minion, I guess, which is not the best effect. And we'll use a physical resource right here to play Ready for Fight. The requirement is a physical. When enemy with scheme, we discard this, change it here for an enemy attacks us instead. Okay, so now we're set up against a surprise scheme. And then we're gonna do X will thwart 3, Aimman thwarts 2 for a total of 5. Drop that from the main, drop it down to 3 threat. X will take a consequential damage. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Okay, let's write it back up here. Okay, I think that's pretty good now. Okay. All right. So Aimman's holding on to this, drawing back up to 5. We deck out. Ooh, got the risk on us. We could deal a face down counter card. Shuffle up. Oh, wait. Spire Woman gets that in counter card actually, because she decks out first, and she's the first player. So we drop to a 6 here. We deck out. We get the counter card. Spire Woman. Aimman also decks out. Dang it, not a double deck out. So both players decking out. Okay, let's shuffle both the decks here. All right. So first deck pass here for the players, and Cruel Intentions is still in the counter deck. So I'm still aware, but I think that's a really, really good deck pass for both players. I think we're set up really well here. We have like Polaris just in case for the block. We have Iron Fist here with his Mystic counters. We have Captain Marvel like popping off right now with all of her ally upgrades. So yeah, we don't need this anymore for the round because we're in RTU anyways. All right, and then we're drawing back up to 6 here for Jessica Drew. Okay. Ooh, suit up can get me the last thing, the last piece of the puzzle here. And then Ant-Man is going to shuffle up here. Yeah, we have Helicarrier, Quinn Carrier, and the Mansion down, and we got double finesse for Spider-Man. So I think we are good to go here. We just had to last this big turn here with the quadrant counter cards. But after that, we should be pretty set. All right. All right, all right. Ant-Man drawn back up to 5. Where's Collins? Ooh, we can get a stun with that. Ah, man, but I want to play. Okay, that's okay. All right. So, let me think. What's going on? Kang's gonna add 3 threat to the man with acceleration there. So this goes from 3 up to 6 threat. Okay, he is going to activate against Spider-Man. He's gonna scheme. He's confused. Velociraptor is gonna scheme for 1. So going up to 7 threat here. Then Kang is going to attack Ant-Man. He is stunned, so nothing happens there. All right, then we do encounter cards. So first encounter card to Spider-Woman, and then encounter card here to Ant-Man. So we got 4 here. Hopefully he gets some attacks off because we have Professor X to block. First encounter card is future weapon attached to Kang when he attacks overkill. And if it damages a hero, the hero is stunned. Then we got a minion here. One of you resolves special ability on the setting environment. So discard top 3 cards of your deck. So Spider-Woman's going to lose top 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's okay. I just want to play the containment immunity, but I think it's okay. We drew it to 6, right? Yeah, we did. This is our hand. Okay. So we got the minion here. That's done. Now, Ant-Man goes. We got Macrobots in our minion. We got Retaliate 1, and we got Weaken the Obligation here. So it's going to be in Ant-Man's play area. Okay. At the end of the round, if X in play, he's going to leave play. And then that is it. Passes over to Ant-Man. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, Iron Fist is for Jessica Drew. Let's move him over here. Okay. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so what am I doing now? I do want to heal, but I think I'll take the card draw. Let's use, in tiny form, we spend 2 energies, and we confuse the enemy. I think I want that confused, right? Do I even want to flip, though? I don't know. I don't care about flipping right now, though. Okay, let me think. What do I do? I want to kill these minions. I know I'm going to forget something. Let's go ahead and do pin particles. So we spend in tiny form so we can draw a card. We use the resource to play the risk gauntlet. So this is a hero action. If we're in giant form, we spend 2 physicals to stun enemy. If we're in tiny form, we can spend 2 energies to confuse the enemy. So that's a pretty powerful card. And since we use the pin particles, we'll draw a card here. We got Wasp. She enters play, do 2 damage to enemy if you're in giant form, remove 2 there from a scheme if we're in tiny form. Okay, I feel like I want to clear this off right here. I have the 2 energies if I want to do that. Is there any more upgrades? I don't think there's any more upgrades for Yellow Jacket. So we could go Wasp. And then, yeah, okay, let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Wasps down to 2 costs. This would be a double resource here, so I can play Wasp. After she enters play, do 2 damage to enemy if you're in giant form, or remove 2 there from a scheme if you're in tiny form. We're in tiny form, so we'll take 2 off of this side scheme. And the Wasp is ready up. Okay. Then we're going to use our gauntlets. Exhaust, spend 2 energies right here. We can confuse an enemy. So let's confuse Kang here. Okay. Oh, I don't have a thing for this. Dang it. Alright, that's okay. Okay, so we got that. And then, yeah, I need to get rid of this obligation. So next, we need to Army of Ants. I think we go Army of Ants, 2 damage on Macrobots, no retaliate because it's not attack damage. Wasp swings for 2, it's 4 damage. That will kill the army or the Macrobots. And no retaliate's taken, Wasp will take a consequence damage. All right, and then Ant-Man. Actually, oh, I have so much damage here. Ant-Man is going to thwart for 2. Yeah, we're pretty healthy. From the main scheme? No, maybe we just thwart from... We just thwart from here. Okay, so we throw that out. When defeated, discard from top encounter until you get a minion, put it into play, engage with you. So hopefully we can discard the Cruel Intentions. Yes! Oh, that's so good. Okay, that was so good. Oh, we don't mill too much here because we just got a bunch of minions last turn. So I don't want to mill out the whole deck. Because then we'll get Cruel Intentions back, guys. It's going to come right back in. Oh, okay, we got Macrobots again. All right, that's fine. All right, so he's going to engage us. Okay, nice. No more Cruel Intentions, at least for this deck pass, which is going to end soon. All right, we got Macrobots there. And then Ant-Man, I think he just flips down. Do we have enough thwarting on this side, though? I think we do. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're going to flip down here with Ant-Man to Alter Ego. And then we are tough and exhausted. In response, when he changes form, he 1 damage from Scott Lang. Let's go up to 10 life here. All right. Let's mention. Oh, and then we can. Oh, we have the tough. We don't hit the base. Let's mention Jessica Drew here. Draw her card. Okay. So Jessica Drew's turn. We're gonna exhaust and heal by 3. That brings us from 5 up to 8. Whenever we make base recovery with Psychic, we heal 2 damage from our Psychic. So let's heal Captain Marvel. So now she has 5 max life, so she has 4 extra life here, which is really good. Okay, Captain Marvel is gonna activate first here. She's gonna thwart for 3 with the Inspired. Drops the main scheme from 7 down to 4. So draw me a card with her ability, and she'll take console damage, and we're gonna energy shoot it. Let's just go ahead and use the Quinn carry here to generate energy for that, because we can't use these unless we're in hero form. Okay. Oh, we got side by side. Side by side goes crazy here. Okay. Do we just want to play everything, or do I want to suit up here and get the Sky Cycle and just get fully built? I forgot she'll take console. Oh wait, no, we prevented it with the Quinn care. I think we can just draw up Sky Cycle because right now I want to do some more tempo plays. Yeah, so let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. Oh wait, let's Jessica Drew's apartment first. Top 5 cards, get an aspect card add to your hand. We'll get the Sky Cycle here. So we add this to our hand, and then we'll shuffle all these cards back up into the deck. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty good here. No one is decking now. Why is our deck so thin on Jessica Drew? Did we just draw so many cards? Oh crap, what did I drop? I didn't drop anything. Okay, just flipped that on accident. Okay, so let me stay focused here. Okay, so we're gonna flip up here to hero form now. Okay, we gotta do a couple different things. Okay, a couple of different things. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to double finesse to play side by side. Ready your Psychic, ready your hero, choose one. And then we get +1 to all our stats with superhuman agility here. We're gonna choose the one. Let's heal the damage from both characters actually. So we'll heal Captain Marvel, and we'll heal Spiral when we go up to 9 life. Okay. And then we play the leadership card, which is why we get the +1 to all our stats. Then we're going to use 2 resources here. Play a Venom Blast. Deals 5 damage to enemy. We'll take out Macrobots and get another +1 to all of our stats because we're playing an aggression card. Then we're going to use another 2 resources here to play another Venom Blast. Deals 5 damage to enemy. That will take out the Playthru. Alright, and then we already use aggression, so we don't get anything with that. Then we're going to have Captain Marvel. Oh, she's right up. She can activate so many times here. I guess we just take out the Velociraptor. Who's going to attack Kang? Spider Woman attacks Kang. Yeah, we take damage with her. So Spider Woman's going to swing here for 3. Wait, no, okay, let's not do that yet, because maybe I'll play Containment Immunity. No, it was do that. So we're going to swing here for 3 on Kang. That brings him from 24 down to 21. He's going to retaliate, hit us back for 1. Then we're gonna have Captain Marvel swing for 3. Or no, she's gonna thwart for 3 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat. And then she will take consequential damage. We're gonna contaminate immunity that. Wait, no, sorry. She first triggers a response and draws the card. And then we can spend energy with the energy shield now. We'll still use contaminate immunity, yeah. So she doesn't take any damage for that. Then we're gonna use a resource here to play Sky Cycle. So attach the Avenger ally, Captain Marvel's Avenger. We can exhaust the Sky Cycle to ready up the attached ally, and she gets Arrow trait. So now we got Sky Cycle on. We can exhaust it here. That's the last thing for Captain Marvel to get it fully put out to ready up Captain Marvel, and then she can swing for 3, take out the Velociraptor. And then we have no more resources to spend for energy shields, so she will take constant damage, but she'll also draw me a card. So, got pheromones. Okay. Next, that reminds me, we got the Iron Fist here. It's going to swing for 2 on Kang. We're going to use his ability to remove a counter. Whenever he attacks movements to counter, stun enemy and deal damage. So we're going to do a damage here on Kang. He's going to get stunned. And then we are going to... he's going to get stunned. And then his attack of 2 is going to go through, brings Kang down to 18. And then Kang will retaliate on Iron Fist to do a damage on Iron Fist, and then Iron Fist will also take consequential damage, so 2 damage there. Okay, that was good. I also realized I forgot to do this, guys. So after you use the base power to take a damage, we would have lost our tough. But what we're gonna do is when we flip down to Alter Ego, we could have exhausted the hidden the hidden base. We would counter to get the tough. So we get the tough back, but we would have lost by using basic power there. So we just are down a counter there. Sorry, you guys, for a mistake there, but I think I caught it before it made any consequential error. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Man, this is confusing now. I got so much stuff to remember both for both players here. Because I want to get him stun locked still, and I want to get the sidekick stuff going on for Captain Marvel, and remember to draw a card from her and all that. So I think we're doing good. Okay, so we're gonna drop the 6 here for Ant-Man. This is actually really awesome. Like, this build is super duper fun. We did this against Kang. So 6 here with Nick Fury. Spider-Man holds on to this, draw him back up to 5. We're gonna play just pheromones again. Ooh, we got 2 pheromones. Okay. So Kang's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main now. We finally clear off everything, so that's really good. Just gotta get rid of this. All right. Whenever Kang is going to attack, or he's gonna scheme against Ant-Man and attack Spider-Woman, but he's suddenly confused because we stats locked him, so nothing happens. And a 1 encounter card for both players here. Okay, Ant-Man first, and then Spider-Woman. Ant-Man ran out of time. If Savage Land is in play, it is. Resolve special and take 1 direct damage for each resource icon on the discard cards. Otherwise, find Savage Land and reveal it. So special discard top 3 cards of your deck. Take 1 indirect damage for each resource icon on this card's cards. So we have 3 resource icons, so we have to take 3 indirect damage. We can displace all 3 of them at once. We'll put all 3 on Ant-Man, which just knocks off the tough. That's fine. All right. And then that resolves that. And then we have this here for Spider-Woman. It's going to surge. Each player takes 1 direct damage for each obligation. So we'll take a damage here on Ant-Man. He's the only one with the obligation with weaken, and this will surge. Get another encounter card. Velociraptor with quick strike. I was going to go off again. Dang it. Yeah, we just take it. So he's going to attack us. This card top card of your deck. He gets +1 attack for each resource icon. Oh, 2 resource icons. Dang it. So 3 damage here, but it's not 5 again. All right. And then that resolved a quick strike there. Our stats go back down to normal. This comes back over here. Okay. We just pheromones flip down a heal, Captain Marvel. Okay, so all right, Captain Marvel is gonna pop us off here. I need to get rid of that. Maybe we just flip Kang actually. Okay, let's do this. We are going to have Captain Marvel has 3 attack. Yeah, so we're gonna swing for 3 with Inspired, take out the Velociraptor. Oops, this discard pile. Draw a card with a response, and when we take consequential damage with Energy Shield, we'll finesse it to generate the energy there. So no consequential damage. Then we're going to exhaust Sky Cycle, which raises up Captain Marvel again. Captain Marvel is going to Thor for 3, and we just clear off the main scheme here. So let's just get rid of that. Okay. Then we're going to use 2 resources here So I can play Pheromone, stun and confuse the enemy. Let's stun and confuse Kang. Okay, that's pretty good. And we play a leadership card, so we get +1 to all of our stats with Spider-Woman. Then we don't have leadership cards anyway, so we're gonna swing for 2 on Kang. Brings it down to 16. We'll take a retaliate because Savage Lance, drop down to 4. Then we will use Queen Card generate wild resource to play Self-Fulfilled Glide, which will ready up Spider-Woman. Then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego, and we're gonna exhaust heal by 3. I forgot. After we Sky Cycle with Captain Marvel, I think we took the damage there because we didn't do anything to do it. So we heal now. Basic card go up at 7, and we heal 2 from Captain Marvel as well. So it brings her back up to her full life 5. Okay. We save Iron Fist because he has a stun for us. I don't need Jessica Jones' apartment either. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. Pass over to Ant-Man. Ant-Man's gonna use this weekend here. Actually, let's first just mention because we need a physical resource. We need to get one. Oh, I use a record fight. So Alter Ego action. We're in Alter Ego. Discard physical resource from your hand to get rid of the obligation. So this obligation is gone. We want to keep the board clean here whenever we flip to the next stage of Kang. Okay. So I want to play Giant Stomp. I think we just Giant Stomp him here. Advance to the main scheme at the end of the phase. So actually, if I can get a counter punch, I may be able to flip him during villain phase. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go ahead and flip up to Giant form. So as a response, we change this form. Do 1 damage to enemy. It's non-attack, so we don't take retaliate there. And then we're going to trigger the helmet here, change Giant form, heal 2 damage. So we go up to 11 life. So we're almost at max life just from that. Then we're gonna fully heal with the pin particles though. Let's go ahead and Helicarrier to. I don't need Nick here. Helicarrier will make Giant Stomp 2 cost. This will be a double resource, so I can play the Giant Stomp. Hero action, attack. Oh wait, did I forget the Perseverance? Sorry guys, when we change forms, we're gonna use this as a resource and play Perseverance when we change Giant form. So let me just redo that real quick. So when we change the Giant form, we're also going to use the Pin Particles as a resource to play Perseverance, and we can heal 2 damage with Pin Particles because we're in Giant form. So we also get a tough with the Perseverance. So, oh wait, no, we're not going to do that because we take a bunch of Retaliate now. Okay, that's fine. So let's do that. Let's not use that, and then we're going to do Helicare, like what I said. I should have done that, and a double to play Giant Stomp. It's going to do 8 damage to the enemy, to Kang, but it does 1 each minion. There's no minions. It doesn't matter. So we do 8 to Kang, brings it down to 715. He's going to retaliate with the Savage Land, brings it down to 10 life here. Then we're going to just exhaust, swing for 3, brings it down to 4. He will retaliate again, brings us down to 9. Okay, then we're going to use Pin Particles as a wild resource to play Indomitable. And if we spend Pin Particles as a Giant form, we can heal 2. So let's play the Indomitable on the table, and we're going to heal 2 there, spending Pin Particles, go back up to 11. For Indomitable, after you defend, we can discard this to write up your hero. And then Wasp can swing for 2, but she'll take Retaliate and die. So she does not do that. I don't have... Maybe I should have tried to flip him here. That's okay. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to flip him next turn, I think. All right, and then we're going to draw back up to 4 for Ant-Man. And we're going to draw up to 6 for Spider-Woman here. Yeah, we burn the Stun and Confuse, and then we flip him. I think that's the better play. Okay. So, let's move that. All right, it is Kang's turn, adding 2 threats to the main scheme and 1 to pile on some threat. He's going to activate against both players, attacking or scheming against Spider-Woman and attacking Ant-Man. He's stunned and confused, nothing happens. So we skip that step, basically. Dealing kind cards, Spider-Woman, and an Ant-Man. We've got Eye of Sauron. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Top 3 cards of Sauron's in play. Sauron's not in play, so just 2 cards here. For each resource icon discard, do the following. We have 2 energies, so we place 2 threat on the main scheme. That's actually pretty good for us. I want to build this up, because whenever we advance to Kang, the main scheme start doesn't matter anymore. Ant-Man's card is Eye of Sauron, same thing. Okay, discard top 2 cards of your deck. For each resource, oh man, okay, double mental. So we discard 2 cards from our hand for each mental, and then do 1 damage to your identity. So we take 1 damage for the physical and discard 2 cards from our hand. So we drop down 2 cards in our hand now. Oh man, counter punch is actually kind of cool here, but because I'm about to flip him, so I think we toss Hive Mind and counter punch because we need to set up for the next turn. All right, that's it. All right, that is going to pass the first place. I'm going over to Ant-Man, who's going to start us off. Okay, so I think pretty easy here. We just flip Kang. We just hold on both players' hands, I think, because you can separate the game area. We have how many cards here? We have 2 cards left in Jessica Drew's deck here. Do we want both players to end in hero form? Actually, yeah. So let's change here to tiny form. After we change to tiny form, we can remove 1 third from the scheme. We're not even gonna do it, doesn't matter. But we can draw a card with Ant-Man's helmet. Let's draw a card here. Ooh, counterpunch. And then after changing forms, let's go ahead and I don't know. Wait, sorry guys. We're gonna swing for 3 while we're in the hero form here. So we just do 3 damage on Kang, and then we'll take a retaliate. Sorry guys for messing that up. I need to do that first. Yeah, because I want the retaliates on the heroes right now. Okay, so we're down to 9 life. Then now that we change forms, we're just going to Army of Ants. It's going to do 1 damage to Kang, brings it down to 0. Okay, so whenever he's defeated, we advance the main scheme 2 at the end of the phase. So we don't do that yet. Okay, so let's hold on to this in our hand. And I think we just pass here. Yeah, we just pass. And then Spider-Woman is going to use Queen Carry Generate Wild Resource to play Death Focus, which we can exhaust to generate or to reduce the cost of the next superpower that we play by 1. So we're fully built out here as well. And then I think we just pass here as well. Yeah, so we just pass on Spider-Woman. Okay, so end of the phase. So let's write everything back up. We're gonna finally advance to Kang stage 2. Drawing back up to 5 here for Ant-Man. And then, oh wait, sorry, and we flip up to hero form. Just to do. Sorry, I forgot to do that, guys. All right. Actually, do I say down? No, because if he schemes us out, then we lose. Okay, so we flip up with Spider-Woman as well, and we draw up to 5. We already have 5 cards. Okay, so we did that now. So now Kang is going to advance. So advance in main scheme 2 at the end of the phase. So it's now going over to villain phase. So we have all this stuff. Okay, so the Master of Time is the main scheme stage 2A here is what we do first. Yeah, okay. Place an acceleration token here for each side scheme in play. There's no side scheme, so no acceleration tokens. Then discard each side scheme. Each player reviews a random stage 3A in turn order. Remove any unused stage 3 schemes from the game. So we'll shove this up. And hopefully we can get a Kang from the past because we're playing with the dinosaur theme right now. So we have to get that, right? For a dinosaur theme. Alright, so each player reviews a random one. So this one will be, wait, I got you. This one's going to be for Spider-Woman, and this one will be for Ant-Man. Create your own game area and add the scheme to it. Add Kang and Mortis to the game area. And this one is Iron Lad. Okay, so we dealt that. And then whenever an acceleration token will be placed on our scheme, place it here instead. Players cannot join this game area unless there are no other game areas remaining. When all the players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A. Okay, so this Kang is gone. This thing is attached to that Kang, so the attachment here is gone as well, which is pretty nice. And this main scheme is going to be gone as well. So let's clean this up here. Okay, so we have the Kang stage 2A, and this is the main scheme here. Actually, let me just grab the Kangs first. So we have these set aside Kangs. This one's going to grab Immortus, and this one's going to grab Iron Lad. It's going to be this one. Yeah, okay. And then do yourself an encounter card. Oh, we get double encounter cards here for both players, unfortunately. Okay, so let me encounter cards. Okay, let's just do this. So let's put the main schemes on first. So the main scheme here for this one, and main scheme here for this one. 0 initial threat. This one has 1 initial threat though. Okay, and encounter cards, Ant-Man is the first player, so he gets the encounter card first. And then Spider-Woman has hers. Okay, so we did that. This guy. Okay, so we're gonna move the hit point down for now until we defeat them, and we'll just use damage counters to track their health. They both have 22 health here. Yeah. Okay, this guy has retaliate and toughness. And this guy has toughness. So now this guy's retaliate 1, this guy has retaliate 2, because this gives both the villains retaliate. For how we want to, for how Eeeville requested for me to play this game. A villain cannot take damage while minions in play, and then that one is just doing the effect there. Okay, all right, so we're good here. Okay, so now we're gonna do so the game areas are not set aside. Iron Fist is with Spire Woman here, and then after both players do the villain phases, then both players will do their player turns, and then we have to defeat both these Kangs, 22 health, to advance to the stage 3. And normally we could just let him scheme out to go to stage 3, but we have to kill them here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Ant-Man first because he's the first player. So Kang's going to add 1 threat to the main. Kang Iron Lad goes up to 2. He's going to attack us here with a base of 3. He gets a face down boost card from the same encounter deck. I think we just take the hit to the face. 1, 2, 3. I think I block with Iron or with Wasp. But we have a counter punch. Let's take the hit to the face. Here's a boost. 2. So it's going to be 5 damage here on Ant-Man. Brings us from 9 down to 4. All right, and then we're going to play a counter punch here. So after your hero defense against... Oh, sorry, guys. I read that. Okay, we're not going to take it back. Yeah, all right. So I can't play it. All right, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so we just take the damage there. This can deal with an encounter card. So we have 2 encounter cards. First one is Giant Ape with Guard. The player who defeats this schemes resolves special to setting environment. Okay, and then we got Caught Off Guard is card upgrade or support you control. I should have used Indomitable. But I guess we just do Indomitable now. This is fine. All right, that resolves that. All right, then so that's done with this villain phase here. Now we're gonna do Spire Woman's villain phase. So adding a 1 threat to the main. Oh, after the stage complete, we place So that's only whenever the stage is completed here, which we're not gonna let it complete because we are going to kill the Kangs instead. All right, so Kang and Morris going to attack Spire Woman, gets a boost. We're gonna block with. Do I want to block with Captain Marvel here? I mean, no, wait, no, I'm talking not Captain Marvel. I think I just take the hit to the face. Yeah. So same with a base of 2. Here's a boost. 2, so 4 damage here on Spire Woman brings us down to 3 life. Okay, and then it's going to deal us an encounter card. Total 2. First one is Time Travel Hijinks. Obligation here in our game area. When I view this card, the highest cost card you control. Oh no! No, we have 2. We have Iron Fist and Captain Marvel. They're both 4 costers. We're gone. Let go of Iron Fist. Okay. Oh my goodness! If we lose, can we play another 4 cost card? That is brutal. Okay, please don't be another one. Oh. I don't even want to play this game anymore, guys. Discard the highest cost card you control, Captain Marvel, place her face down in here. So we did all that work for Captain Marvel. And we just got hit with a double obligation there. So all this gets discarded. She's gone. We just have 2 obligations now. Oh, that feels pretty bad, guys. It feels pretty bad. All right. Welp. That's how it be. Okay. Pass is over. And then Spire Woman's going to start us off. Okay. All right. This is kind of depressing now. Okay. I guess we just pheromones here. Let's double finesse to play pheromones. Stun and confuse enemy. We'll stun and confuse Kang and Mortis. So we can flip down here and get Captain Marvel back. I kind of want to let him deck out so these don't go back into the deck pass, actually. So I think I just leave it, actually. And then we suit up next turn. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be a better play there. So we can use 3 resources here to play Brother Voodoo. That's a protection card. Oh, we play Leadership with Pheromones, so we get +1 all stats. Brother Voodoo is a protection, we're getting our +1 all stats. Okay. After you display the top 5 cards of your deck for an event, add to your hand. We have an event here. Let's add Self-Propelled Glide to our hand. Okay. Okay. So we get Brother Voodoo here. Okay, so he's Retaliate 1. That's fine. Let's swing for 3 on Kang and Mortis. Oh, wait, he's a tough. Brother Voodoo's going to swing for 1, knock out the tough. Voodoo will take a Retaliate and a consequential damage. Put 2 damage on him. and then we'll swing for 3. So we'll put our first damage on King and Mortis. All right, we'll take our Retaliate, draw down 2, and then we'll use the focus to reduce the cost of superpower. So this is free to play a superpower. Ready up, Spider Woman. Ready up. Flip down to Alter Ego. Exhaust a Hue 3, brings it back up to 5. And then we're not going to do this thing. So yeah, it's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. That was pretty sad, guys. Pretty sad. All right. At least we get rid of both of them now. We don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. All right, Ant-Man's turn. At least Ant-Man will have a better time, I think, because he's got Nick Fury here. And he's got all this stuff going on. So let's go ahead and use Army Ants. It's not attack, so it's a bypass guard. Do a damage to this Kang to knock off that tough. No retaliate there as well. We want to, let's just go ahead and Mansion. Draw a card. Giant Stomp. I want to flip with the giant form and just hit for some damage here. Let's do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card I play by 1. So Nick is 3 cost. And I think we do 3 resources here to play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick enters play, choose 1, pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to have Nick swing for 2 on Giant Ape, Wasp swing for 2 on Giant Ape. So 4 damage on the Ape. And then they both take consequential damage. 1 here, 1 here. And then I think we Ironheart here. Yeah, we'll use a double resource when paying for a basic card to play Ironheart. When she enters play from your hand, we can draw a card. Oh, dang it. I want to play the Army Ants. I need 3 resources here to play the Giant Stomp. Do I just stay here and play? I guess I just play the Army Ants. So Ironheart's going to swing for 1, defeat the Giant Ape. She'll take consequential damage. Giant Ape, whenever he's defeated, we resolve the special, the setting environment, which is discard top 3 cards of your deck with the Savage Lands. Oh, we deck out. Dang it, we deck out. That's fine. We deck out there. We get dealt face on a counter card. Okay, we place each acceleration token here on the main scheme. So this goes here instead of on these main schemes. We're decked out there. Ooh, can we request actions here from Spider-Man? I don't think I'm allowed to, right? Because then I could use a partner to get rid of one of these things. Is that allowed? I don't think it is. Yeah, let's not do it. Safe than sorry. Dang it. All right. So we have encounter card here. We decked out. We got shuffled our player deck here. I feel like I had some good cards on my hand. And I have Nick Fury here. Wait, that should be a 1. All right. Losing Captain Marvel, guys, just like deflated me so much. I don't know what to say. It's so sad. I'm so sad right now, guys. So sad. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to get rid of this card and like not hold it in my hand. But that's fine. We're gonna use the resource here to play the 3rd and final army of ants. So now we've got all 3 down and 2 of them are readied up. And this one is exhausted from earlier. Okay, we'll double army ants, which will do 2 damage, avoiding his retaliate because it's not attack damage. And then we'll just store for 2 here for the main. Clear that off. All right, that's going to end our turn. Oh, we play Project's Plane, so it's a 0 cost upgrade that we just play here. All right, that's it. We're going to end our turn here. So, ready, everybody, back up. Double encounter cards again. Aiming draws back up to 5. Okay. And then Jessica Drew draws up to 6 here. We deck out, get dealt her face down encounter card. I'm sick of the encounter cards, guys. Me too. Need to halt these encounter cards from coming in. And Cruel Intentions is back in the deck. Alright, so we're drawing back up to 6 here for Jessica Drew. Ooh, pheromones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It is Kang's turn. This Kang first now. Adding 1 to the main. He attacks. He is stunned. He's going to deal us an encounter card. We have 2. Oh, sorry. He's not attacking. He's confused. He's scheming. Whoops. I'm just so deflated with that Captain Marvel loss. From losing her, I just can't think anymore. Okay, so he schemes, he loses, confused. He's still stunned for next turn. All right, and he's going to deal us an encounter card for total 2. First one is Rampage, Side Scheme. This card, when it's defeated, we discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until it means discard it and then put it in play engage with you. Guess we'll put this here, but this is gonna be Spider Woman's card. So 4 threat here. Alright, and the last encounter card is Macrobots. We have a minion, and he cannot take damage while minion is in play. Let's put the minion here. So the minion has guard. Alright. Alright, and then we do Ant-Man's turn. So we add a threat to the main. Then Iron Lad is going to hit us here. He gets a boost. We block with Nick Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes out Nick. Okay. Then he's going to deal us an encounter card. We have 2 here as well. Shadow of the Past. Oh, dang it. I don't want to do that. Okay. Shadow of the Past. Where's our Nemesis set? I don't want to do more shuffling stuff, guys. Yellow Jacket. Oh, man. Yellow Jacket here. He doesn't activate. And then we got a Nemesis Side Scheme. Choose the print text box of each tech player card as if it were blank. Yellow Jacket. Nemesis Side Scheme. While you're in tiny form, he has +1 attack. In giant form, he gets retaliate 1. And 2 per player threat. Oh, it's going to be 4 threats still, right? Because it scales. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. And then we shuffle these 3 cards into the encounter deck here, actually. So, shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. Resolving Shadow of the Past. Okay, next encounter card is Giant Ape again. All right, we come again. Okay, his guard. When we defeat him, we have to trade to special establishment. All right, pass over to Ant-Man. He's gonna start us off here. Okay, so we gotta do this. I really want to play a Giant Stomp, but I just keep holding. I don't think I can play Yellow Jacket anymore, right? Because of the unique rule. But this is a different alter ego, so like, I think technically I'm allowed to play him. Let's just mansion first, draw a card. Okay, let's see here. We want to. Thing is, I want to do this damage on him. I don't want to do it on the Giant Ape, but the Giant Ape has guard, which is really annoying. Oh, we have 2 minions. I just realized. I forgot because I put them up there. All right. Let's see here. We are going to do. Then we just use our attacks out of 3 here, so we need some thwarting here. We can play Yellow Jacket after we kill that Yellow Jacket, just in case for the Grim Rule. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna triple Army of Ants, and we'll put 3 damage on. We'll put 1 on Yellow Jacket, and we'll put 2 on the Giant Ape. Then we're gonna flip up to Giant form. Okay, when we change Giant form as a response, we can do 1 damage to enemy. So we'll do 1 damage to. Actually, we'll put the damage on Kang, Iron Lad. I think. Yeah. Dang it. I should have did this first. Actually, that's fine. We'll put a damage on Giant Ape. I can't really do much here. All right, and then we'll 1 damage on Yellow Jacket with our ants. Then we swing for 3. We'll take out Yellow Jacket here, and then this made my tech cards inactive, so that's why I couldn't use my helmet there. So we defeated him. Okay, so we did that. Then we're going to play Yellow Jacket here. Oh wait, sorry, when I flip, I'm going to go ahead and just Perseverance here. So we use a resource to play the Perseverance. When you change forms, you get a tough stats card, so we get the tough here. Yeah, and then we still attack the guy and kill the minion. And then we'll play Yellow Jacket for 3 resources. Actually, let's Helicarrier and a double to play Yellow Jacket. We keep on getting mill with the Savage Lands. So if you have the Magistrate, look at the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade and add to your hand. 2, 3, 5. We'll add the only upgrade and Dombo, and we'll shuffle up our deck here. So we'll shuffle up. All right. And then Yellow Jacket, I think we just swing for 2, take out the giant ape here, and then we leave the side scheme portion. So pretty slow turn. Oh man, he is slogging us down right now. And just the double encounter cards constantly, it's tough to deal with. So we're gonna have Yellow Jacket swing for 2, take out giant ape, take 2 constant damage. Whenever he's defeated, resolve special, which is to discard 3 cards here top of your deck. Okay, that's fine. All right, and then we're going to use this to play the Indomitable. So after we defend, we can discard this to ready back up. All right, guys. All right, we hold on to this for damage for next turn, and then we're going to do Spider Woman's turn. Okay. So Spider Woman has to suit up here. So I think we go Jessica Drew's apartment actually. So we'll look at the top 5 cards of our deck for an aspect card. It's the top 5. Yeah, top 5 cards for an aspect card. Oh wait. Oh yeah, let's do it. It's fine. Okay, and then we'll get Inconspicuous. Actually, let's get Leading Blow right here. We'll shuffle this back in. Then we're gonna use the alternate action to discard a energy resource from your hand to get rid of the obligation, and then discard the card that's beneath it. So we'll do it for both. 2 energy resources here for each energy thing. So both Time Travel Hijinks, the worst card in the game here, and we'll get both these in our discard pile. Okay, let's fix our game area that just messed up here. All right. Then what do we do next? We want to exhaust and heal by 3. There's a 5 up to 8. We want to play a suit up, so I'm going to use 1, 2 with the Queen Carrier to play the suit up. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally. Upgrade can be attached to ally. Adds your hand. We'll get Captain Marvel and upgrade. Oh man, we'll just look through our deck here. That's fine. Let's just look through. We'll get the. Should we get Psychic? Do I have the economy for it? Captain Marvel is 4 resources. No, I don't have the economy for that. So we'll get. Let's get Clarity of Purpose. Yeah, all right, and we'll shuffle up here. Because this upgrade can be attached to friendly character, including ally like Captain Marvel. So sad. I'm so sad. All right, always have the side scheme here for Jessica Drew. Okay, we're going to. So this is our hand now. Oh man, I don't think I can play Captain Marvel here because I want to Venom Blast the Macrobots. He was really bad, actually. He was super duper bad. That's fine. So let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. Yeah, because I couldn't use this for a suit up, unfortunately. We have Venom Blast superpower. We could just play Clarity of Purpose, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do Depth Focus to reduce the cost of next superpower. Finesse and reservoir resource for the aspect cards. Play Venom Blast. Deals 5 damage to enemy. That will take out the Macrobots, and we get +1 to our stats, which doesn't really matter right now. Then we're going to use the Finesse Generate Water Resource for the aspect card to play Clarity of Purpose. Attach the friendly character. We'll give this to Spider Woman. We get exhaust and take a damage to generate water resource, and that's a leadership card, so we get a +1 to our stats there. All right. I think that is it. Feels bad. Feels bad for sure. Yeah, we got her in hand, and we're not playing her in her hand, which feels really bad. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Yeah, these are Ant-Man's cards here. At least we got the 3 army of ants down. All right, drawing back up to 5. Okay, man, we'll keep on. It stinks that Finesse cannot generate a resource for Captain Marvel. And now I can't share the Helicare and the Mansion. So I have to probably use Inspire Daredevil and then Quinn Carrier. Oh man. Okay, it's okay. I think we have a way to do it. Okay, so this Kang's turn is gonna add 1 to the main. Then he is going to ready up. He's going to attack us. We need to drop it up to 4 here. Okay, he's going to attack us. We are going to take the hit because we have a tough. So here's a boost. 2 plus the 3 is 5 damage, knocks off our tough. Then he's going to deal with an encounter card. We reveal it. Exhaustion, get exhausted, surge, and advance. So he's going to scheme with a base of 2. Here's the boost, 1. So he schemes for 3. So the main goes up to 5 here. And if this hits 9, we lose. So we got to take some threat off. All right, and then we're going to do Spiral Woman's turn. He's going to attack us. He's stunned. And he's going to deal with an encounter card. Take damage for each obligation. There is none, but we're going to surge it. Card of Guard is card upgrade support control. Clarity Purpose, I think, just goes here. Or Death Focus. Let's do Clarity Purpose. It's fine. I don't want to take that damage. All right. All right. Pass over to Spiral Woman. I forgot. I did not add the threat. So we add 2 threat here because of the Acceleration Rampage and the regular 1 threat. All right. So Spiral Woman's turn now. Okay, we need to play Captain Marvel. And we finesse here in hero form because it's a hero ability thing that we want to do. Yeah, okay, so we'll do Depth Focus to make Pheromones 1 cost. Finesse is a resource for it, so we play Pheromones. Stun and confuse enemy. Stun and confuse this guy again. Alright, and then we play Leadership, so we get +1 to all of our stats now. Okay. Then we are going to I think I need to flip down for the apartment. Yeah. Let's flip down to Ultra Eagle. We're going to use the apartment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and then add an aspect card to your hand here. We'll get the leading blow. Shuffle this back in. All right. Then we're going to Quinn Carrier as a resource, and we'll use 3 more resources here for a total of 4. Finally, play our best friend Captain Marvel back down. Let me make some space. I think we'll just do Brother Voodoo with Thwart 2 from the main here. Sorry, before we flip, we're just gonna have we're gonna just store for 2 here from here. Yeah, we'll just clear some area, clear some space up here because I'm not gonna recover. Okay, then we play. Sorry, I should have done it in hero form. So we used him, and then Captain Marvel coming back here, readied up. All right, she's gonna Thor for 2 from the main. She'll draw me a card with her ability, and then she'll take a consequence damage. So the Pseudo Pew is actually pretty good for next turn. We're gonna play this energy shield attached to Captain Marvel here again. All right, and we couldn't have prevented it because finesse is only in hero form because it's a hero resource. So that's where we're at with that. All right, and then yeah, we need to save Polaris. It's tough in case he gets overkill. So all right, that is it with that. Pass it over to Ant-Man now. So Ant-Man is going to. We're exhausted because of exhaustion. We're gonna mansion and draw a card. We need to thwart out that side scheme. I need to thwart the main scheme too. Okay, let's just go ahead and attack here. We're going to Helicarrier and a double, to play Giant Stomp. It's going to do 8 damage on Kang Iron Lad. We only play in Giant form, which you are in. So 8 plus 2 is 10 damage. Okay. Next, we are going to play a Resize, change to your other hero form, and then we can draw a card. Oh, I don't want to do it now. No, we thwart first. Okay, we're going to thwart 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear off this side scheme here. So it's gone. Okay. And then both these allies take consequence damage. They're knocked out. Which is sad, but necessary, I guess. Alright. Then we are going to play the Resize now. Change your other hero form and draw a card. So we flip down to Tiny form. A couple of things will happen. So we draw a card with Resize. Tech cards are active now, so we draw a card with our Amon's Helmet after flipping to Tiny form. Right? Let's say draw a card, yeah. So we draw another card there. All right, and then we can immediately play this because the time window is perfect for that. So we're going to use a resource here to play Perseverance. After you change form, give your hero a tough stats card, so we get another tough here in Tiny form. And then when you change Tiny form, remove a threat from the scheme. We'll take 1 off the main, drops it down to 4 threat. I think if we get an advance, we should be okay. Actually, we can always ready for fight, so we are actually always good. Then we're going to triple Army of Ants, because we're in Tiny form, so we can do 3 damage here to Kang Iron Lad. So he has 13 damage on him now. And actually, you know what? We have 2 energies in our hand. Let's go ahead and just use our risk gauntlet, spend 2 energy resources if we're in tiny form to confuse an enemy. So we're just going to confuse them. So if I need to flip, I can flip in the future. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. All right, drawing back up to 6 here for Spider-Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, drawing up to 5 here for Ant-Man. Oh, that confuse was useless. That's okay. So I have X now. Ooh, giant stomp. Can I kill him? I think I can kill him next turn. I would like to kill him next turn. Okay. So it is villains' turns. They're going to add 1 thread here. Oh wait, no. We gotta do one at a time, right? Okay, let's do this first. Okay, so Spider-Man goes first. Add a threat. He's gonna attack, or he's gonna scheme because we're not ego. He's confused. Then we get an we add 2 threat there because of the rampage. So sorry, forgot the celebration there. He schemes, he's confused. Then we get an encounter card. We got a minion. When reviewed, resolve specialist setting environment. So we just card top 3 cards of our deck. 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. All right. Then it's gonna be Ant-Man's turn now. So Kang Iron Lad is going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 5. He is going to attack us. We'll take it. Base of 3. Ooh, wait, sorry. Whenever I took retaliate, I should have taken retaliate 2 because he has retaliate 2. So we actually dropped down 3 life. Sorry about that, guys. But that was before we got the tough. So we're good with the tough there. He gets a boost here. It's 1, so 4 total damage. Knocks off our tough. Then he gets an encounter card. Reviewed. Oh man. Place the top 8 cards of your deck face down underneath this card. Yeah, so we lose all the cards here. Actually, this re-goes to our new thing, to our new deck, actually, because this carding effect stop, but not place effects like that. So shuffle up. Okay, so we have to keep grabbing cards here, and we decked out, so we get dealt face down encounter card. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more, 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Okay, so 8 cards here. Alternate action, discard a mental resource from your hand to discard the obligation, and then we can discard each face down card under here. Okay, and then now the new card that we caught is Velociraptor with Quick Strike. So then hit us here for 1, discard top card of your deck whenever he attacks. Oh, why is it again double? So 3 damage here. Oh, wait, sorry guys. Do we die? Sorry guys. Oh, man, I did not check that my life is 3 here. That's okay. Huge apology, guys. If I knew my life was 3, I was just accelerating too quickly here. I would have done something else. So let's just say, all right, we lost the game, guys, but we're just gonna keep on playing this through, because I did not check that my life was already at 3 because of retaliate there. But because I knew there was a chance to get a double there. So what we'll say whenever he quick strikes, we are going to let me see. Actually, wait, this happens first. Yeah, because so we're okay actually. Force interrupt whenever he attacks you. So before we decide we defend, the force interrupt always happens first for the 1 attack. So with his card top card deck, he gets +2 for each boost icon. So we're actually okay. We're okay. So we know he's hitting for 3 now because like Ultron's force interrupt, he gets to draw him in before the actual attack, before we decide we defend or not. Yeah. So he's hitting for 3. Now we choose if we want to defend with Iron Heart or Ant-Man. And what we'll do is, do we want to defend with Ant-Man? Let's block with Ironheart. So she just gets knocked out there. All right, that's fine. Okay. Oh, that was rough. Okay, this goes over here now. All right, what are we gonna do? I want to flip down here. Let's triple army ants. 1, 2, 3. We'll kill the Velociraptor. Let's flip up here to giant form. I'm not able to flip down to get rid of stolen memories yet. That's fine. Okay, so we flip the giant form. Change this form, deal with damage to enemy. Okay. And then we can trigger our Ant-Man's helmet, change the giant form, heal 2 damage. Go up to 5. Then we're gonna spend let's manage and draw a card. We got Nick. See, he has 22 life. Oh, we could just kill him here. Do I just kill him here? I think I just kill him here. I don't want to deal with this anymore on this side because I want to just focus on one game. So yeah, we're just gonna kill him. Okay, we'll do 3 resources here, 2 pin particles. So since we're spending each one, we're gonna heal 2 damage range giant form. So we're healing 4. That'll bring us from 5 up to 9. And then that'll play us a giant stomp, which does 8 damage to him. So 8 plus the... Oh, does that kill him in one shot? He has 12, 14 plus 8 is 22. Oh yeah, so it actually kills him. Okay, never mind. So yeah, so that just goes ahead and kills him there. Okay, so it's 22 damage on this guy, which will defeat him because he has 22 life, right? Yeah, 22 life. Okay, so he's gone. When defeated, remove this from the game, and then join, and at the end of phase, join another game area. Okay, so that's gone. We have the 22 damage here. Spiral is going to take a little bit longer though. All right, and then we have the obligation still there, unfortunately. Okay, so that's Ant-Man's turn. Okay, Spiral-Man's going to go now. All right, what do we do here? Okay, we are going to suit up. We use the double resource here to play suit up. Search your deck and discard pop for an ally, and upgrade can be attached to the ally. So for the upgrade, let's get the... I think we get sidekick. Yeah, so we get sidekick. And for the allies, no more allies in deck. Shuffle up. All right. For the ally, we'll just grab Daredevil. I think. Yeah, grab Daredevil. All right. So we did that. Then we're going to use Quincare to generate a wild resource to play sidekick. Give it to Captain Marvel as usual. Oops. Do I have? We're gonna Jessica Jones' apartment or Jessica Drew. Top 5 cards here for an aspect card. Add to your hand. Ooh, side by side Venom Blast. Let's get the Venom Blast. And we'll shuffle this back in. All right. Okay. Then Captain Marvel is gonna swing for 2 on this Dinosaur. She'll draw me a card with her ability. Take a consequential damage. We're gonna exhaust heal by 3, brings back up to a full life of 10. Let's remove this thing because I forgot. And that will heal 2 from Captain Marvel with Sidekick's ability. Okay. Then we're going to flip up here to hero form. Okay. We are going to oh, should have gone side by side, huh? Dang it. Let's do finesse to generate a wild resource so it can play inconspicuous. So remove total 3 threat from amongst games in play. 1 off here, 2 off the main. Then we get +1 to our stats for a justice card. And then we're going to use Death Focus to play Temporal Glide. It's a superpower. So ready up, swing for 2, take out this Dinosaur. Actually, wait, let's not do that yet. So we're not gonna do that yet, actually. Let me get my attack stat higher. So first, we're gonna use Finesse and Clea as 2 resources to play Venom Blast. It's gonna do 5 damage. We're gonna hit Kang for 5 here. And we'll take Retaliate, drop down to 9 life. And we'll play a aggression card so we get +1 to all of our stats. Okay. And then, oh, I should have used my alter ego ability to look at the card before leading blow here. Okay, that's fine. Let's do Death Focus to play Temporal Glide now, and we can ready up. We're going to swing on the Dinosaur and play Leading Blow. It's our first protection card, I think. Yeah, because we play Justice, Justice, Aggression, and this is not protection. So we get 2 more. So now we get +3 to all of our stats. So we have 4 attack. We're gonna hit this guy with 4. Whenever we make a basic attack, this interrupts happens first. It's card top card in counter deck. If it's 1 boost icon, we reduce it by 1. And if it still deals damage, ready up your hero. So we're swinging for 4. We actually still do 3 now. We take him out, and we can ready up Spiral Woman here again. Nice. We're getting a good roll on here with her. And we'll swing here again at Kang for 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 8 is 12 damage now. All right, and then we'll take a Retaliate. Drop down to 8 life here. Okay. And then that is it. Yeah, it's gonna end our turn. Okay, let's ready back up. All right. All right. So we're gonna draw back onto our hand size here. 5 for Spider Woman. Nice, side by side is good. And then we're gonna draw here for Ant-Man. Back up to 4 only. Oh wait, what does Ant-Man do? Ant-Man doesn't do anything with this. So this is now just gone. And we're waiting for Spider-Woman to finish her side. And whenever that happens, then we can combine the game areas again. Okay, guys. My phone is about to die. So let me get a charger here to see if I can charge this. Let me see what I could do. I'll take a break real quick. Alright guys, we just got our phone charged, so let's continue the game here. So Ant-Man's done, and then we just have Spider-Woman here going on with her turn. Okay, so Kang's gonna add 2 darts to the main because of acceleration here. Kang's going to attack. He's stunned and uses a face down encounter card. Reveal it. I have Sauron discard top 2 cards of your deck, and then for each of the resources. Oh man, why do we keep getting doubles with this? So we place 2 darts in the main because of double acceleration, and if physical, it's do 1 damage to your identity. Super unfortunate. That's okay. Alright. So 2 threat on the main, and then a damage here, then drop down 7. Alright, and then it's back over to our turn. Our stats go back down to normal here. Okay, the problem is the retaliate 1, or else Captain Marvel could just pop off here. Do I want to? I think I always side by side. Yeah, let's go double finesse to play. Wait, sorry, that will give me the ready. Don't want to do that yet. Do I contain? No, I don't want to contain immunity here. Could play Daredevil. Okay, let's do finesse to play a Sky Cycle here on Captain Marvel. And since we got a leadership card here, Spider-Woman gets +1 to all of her stats with superhuman agility. All right, what am I gonna do here? Let's do Captain Marvel. Let's Thor for 2 for the main. She'll draw me a. Oh, it decks me out. Dang it! I don't want to deck out right now. Okay, hold up. Dang it! There's nothing we can do. Did I draw the card? Okay, she has a response to drawing me a card. I'm not going to draw the card here because I don't want to deck out with this stuff right now. Yeah, all right. So it's a choice if we want to do that or not. So we're not going to deck out. Then Spider-Woman is going to... We're going to swing for 2 on Kang. We'll take a retaliate 1, drop down to 8 or 6 life. All right, then we're going to use... a double resource to play side by side. Ready up your sidekick, ready up your hero, and then choose one to heal damage from both. Or sorry, and we take a damage here on Captain Marvel. Yeah, so ready up and then choose. We're gonna ready up and then choose to give them both +1 attack and +1 thwart. So ready both of them up here. Spider-Woman is now 3 attack, and then Captain Marvel is also 3 attack. So let's give her this +1. Okay. Next, we want to use, let's use Death Focus to reduce the cost. No, I don't want to do that yet. We're going to swing for 1, 2, 3 now on Kang. So 3 plus 14 is 17 damage now. Okay, 17 damage. And then we take a retaliate 1, drop down 5. Okay. Now we're going to use Death Focus to reduce the superpower down to 1. And then we'll use finesse to generate a resource for after card to play containment immunity. Heal 3 damage to Spider, we're going to give her a tough. So we go up to 8 life, and we're going to get a tough stats card here. Okay. Then he's at 17. I could just flip him here. Do I want to do that? I'll take double retaliate though on Captain Marvel though. I think that's fine. Or I'll take the retaliate and the I forgot we still have Sky Cycle on her. So he cannot do damage while minions in play. Okay, so we're gonna have Captain Marvel swing for 3 on Kang. So it's 17. Now he's gonna have 20 damage on him. Okay, so he has 20 damage now. She'll take a retaliate, and then she'll also take consequential damage. Alright, then we'll exhaust Sky Cycle to ready up Captain Marvel. Oh, I forgot, and we'll draw the card here. So we draw a card, we deck out. We get dealt face on a counter card, shuffle this card, pop back into deck. Ooh, we got Self-Propelled Glide. That could be good here. So Captain Marvel was right up with the Sky Cycle, at least. All right, here, I think I used Polaris here. Is that the play? I think that's the play here, actually. Actually, Captain Marvel can hit him, right? Because we won't take the retaliate if he's knocked out. Yeah, because we defeat him if we take him out here. Yeah. Okay. So Captain Marvel is going to swing for 3 because she still has a +1. That defeats him because it's 22 damage. No retaliate because he's defeated. When the villain's defeated, they don't retaliate. Okay, so we're moving from the game. At the end of the phase, we join our game area. But the player phase is still active for now. The player phase is not over yet. Sorry, we removed this thing from the game. The main skip the game. Okay, so player phase is still active. She takes a constant damage, has 1 life remaining because psychic is her +2, so she has 5 total life. And then she'll draw me a card. Did I draw? Yeah, she draw me a card again. No, did she draw me a card again? Did I draw the card already? I don't remember taking. No, she didn't draw. That was the first. Yeah, so she draws me another card here for another activation. Yeah, so we get a card here, and then actually for her consequential damage, we're gonna prevent it by using the Quinn carrier here to block that out. For the energy, she had to spend an energy resource for that. Okay, so we killed him while a minion was not in play because he cannot take damage while a minion's in play. Now though, we're going to use 2 resources here to play Daredevil. Let's move everything over a little bit. Okay, so we play Daredevil here. And then Daredevil is going to Thor for 2, clear out the side scheme. Because I think that there's a bad effect you have a side scheme play whenever you rejoin the game areas. So we defeat this. Now we just carve on top of the encounter until you get a minion, put it into play, and engage the player who defeats the scheme. So mill here. Maybe we can mill Full Intentions again. So just looking for a minion. Yeah. Why do we mill so much? I do not want to get the time travel hijinks back, guys. Please. What is... Oh, there's no minions. Okay, fine, I got one. We guard. Giant Ape. Okay, he doesn't do anything until he's defeated. Okay, and then Daredevil will take 2 consequential damage, and that's going to end our player phase here. Okay, so we're done now. Okay, so now he's defeated, and then we join another game area now at the end of phase. Alright, guys, so we have this encounter card here for Captain Marvel and a minion, or for Spider-Woman. But we're basically Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel's doing all the work here. Alright, so we got that. Ant-Man draws up to 4. Spider-Woman draws back up to 5 here. And we are going to ready back up. Okay, we made it through. That might be the first time where everyone defeats the Kangs. Stage 2s, guys. These are all allies for Captain Marvel. So now our game area is rejoined again. Okay, so now players cannot join this game area unless there are no other game areas remaining. So they're all gone. When all the players have joined this game area, advance stage 4A. Okay, so we're moving to stage 4A here. Sorry, it's been a minute since I played Kang. Where's 4A? Okay, here we go. 4A. We're going to review Kang 3. So we have Kang 3 the Conqueror here for expert mode. And it's like the expert one right there. And then review each face down Kang's minion underneath the stage. We never got any face down Kang's minion because we get that we lose, right? So we got that. Okay, so now we have Kang stage 3 coming in with 25 per player life. So it's 50 life. Jeez, a lot of life. He has still the retaliate 1 from there. He's going to come in here with toughness, so let's give him a tough status card. And he's a Sand Force Interrupt as the very first Kang that we face. If we defeat him, we win the game. Then we have stage 4B here. When reviewed, each player search the encounter deck, discard pile and sets that area for their nemesis minion, and then puts it into play, engage with them, and then shuffle the encounter deck. So this has 0 threat. If it's 20, though, we lose the game. So it's 10 per player. So let's clean up all this stuff here. Alright guys, I'm dropping them all over the place. Can't grab tokens. Alright. Here. Alright, let's see. Search for nemesis minions. So Yellow Jacket here comes out, and while you're in giant form, he gains giant chair and retaliate 1. So we have a minion there, retaliate 1. We have Giant Ape here, engage with Spider-Woman, and we'll also get our nemesis here, which is Viper. While she's engaged, your hand size is reduced by 1. Oh, when did we... I think we drew up before. Yeah, so our hand size, we draw back up before that. Let me check that one card. When we're looking for stage 2B. When all there is... Advanced stage 4A. When does that come out? What does this say? These cards here. At the end of the phase, join other game area. So I think we draw back up before the phase ends. Yeah, so I think we're okay keeping the 5 cards here because I already drew that up. All right, so she comes out. He's out. We did the one review there to get both Nemesis, and then that's it. Okay, so encounter card here, and everything else is kind of clean-ish. All right, now we are back to the regular game here. Okay, so Kang's gonna add 2 to the main scheme. He is going to attack here on Ant-Man. We have 9. Attack. We do have a... We could just defend it. And we could ready up with Indomitable and Counterpunch. Let's check, is there exhaustion already gone? I think we got it again, so I think we should be good with the exhaustion. Yeah, it's already gone. So yeah, we're actually going to take this hit to the face, and we're going to exhaust to defend. So we're defending for 3. He's hitting with a base of 3 here. We're going to choose effect to place 1 threat on the main scheme, so this goes up to 3 threat out of 20. He gets a boost card. Oh, that's tough. That's fine. The boost is 3. Oh, geez. Okay, should not defend it. So we take 3 damage there because he's hitting for 6, and then we can play. That's kind of wasted, but it's fine. We're gonna play Counter Punch. After hero defense against an attack, we can do damage to enemy equal to hero's attack, which is 3. So we knock off the tough here. Actually, I should defend against these guys. That's fine. Okay, so we're not gonna play it here. We're gonna discard Indomitable. After your hero defends, we can discard this to ready up your hero, so we can ready back up here for Ant-Man. Yellow Jacket's gonna hit us here for 2. We're gonna retire it. That's fine. So we're going to defend his attack here. So don't take any damage. And after you defend against enemy attack, do damage equal to your attack, which is 3. So we're gonna do 3 damage on Yellow Jacket. He has retaliate 1. Counterpunch is attack with the attack word right there. So we do take retaliate from Yellow Jacket there, unfortunately. But we put 3 damage on him at least. So he has 1 life left. Alright, now Kang and all the minions will activate against Spider-Woman. So he is going to attack Spider-Woman here. We'll take because we have a tough. Give him +2 attacks. So same with a base of 5. Boost is 2, so 7 damage. Knocks off our tough. Then both minions hit us. They don't have any effects. They hit for 2 each. So I think... Ooh, no pheromones. We do have the risk on still, so maybe to do something there. Let's just take both hits. So we take 4 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down to 4. Alright, we deal in counter cards. So 1 for Ant-Man, who's our first player, and 1 for Spider-Woman. Okay, Ant-Man's encounter card is... Side scheme. Oh man, Sauron lives. When defeated, the player who defeats a scheme, search and counter and discard power Sauron, deals himself as face on counter card. 3 threat on here with the crisis icon. Okay. Encounter cards for Spider-Woman. Okay, we got Sauron here. Search and counter discard. Oh, so we clear it off. We don't have to get him anymore. So he is reviewed here. When reviewed, search the encounter deck and discard power for Life Train and attach it and reveal it. So we gotta find Life Drain here. Nope. Okay, so it's still in the encounter deck. Life Chain. Oh, Cruel Intentions and Under Fire in here. Alright, so we attach this to Sauron. He doesn't activate right now though, but whenever he does activate, whenever attached enemy attacks you, take 2 damage and give the attack enemy a tough. Alright, but it doesn't do anything right now, so we're chilling. Alright, we have 3 minions now on Spider-Woman. And our last encounter card is a Rampage side scheme. I think we're not going to worry about that at this point. So 4 threats with acceleration. When it's defeated, we discard top card of the encounter deck until we get... Oh, actually, wait, I do want to get that. So in the middle of the encounter deck here, we get rid of the Cruel Intention stuff again. So maybe I want to do that soon. Hopefully we can last a turn here. Okay, we pass the token over. Spider-Woman's going to start us off. Her stats go back down to normal. Alright, guys, what can we do here? Can we pop off? Okay, let's see. For sure, I want to just clear off Sauron Lives. So let's go ahead and use Finesse Generate Wild Resource for an aspect card and play Inconspicuous. Remove 3 threat from among schemes in play. So we're going to just clear off Sauron Lives here. When defeated, we search the encounter deck and discard power for Sauron and deal himself a face on encounter card. He's already in play, so he's not in the encounter deck or discard power. So that's really good. Alright. Captain Marvel is going to... Oh, she doesn't have +1 to her stats anymore. She is going to swing for 2 on Sauron. Her ability will draw me a card. and then she'll take a consequent damage, but we'll energy shield it with finesse to prevent that. Okay. Then, do I want a Venom Blast here? Yeah, I think we Venom Blast. So what we'll do, it's a superpower, so we use Death Focus, and we can use a resource, I don't know, a resource here to play the Venom Blast. I forgot, we get +1 with the finesse because we adjust this card. So Venom Blast, we played it now. Aggression card, getting a +1 all of our stats. 5 damage, enemy takes out Sauron. Actually, don't want to take out the ape. What's Ant-Man got going on? Let's take out the ape here because I have pretty even damage. So when defeated, the player who defeats him resolve special. So discard top 3 cards of your deck. Ah, pheromones. Okay. All right. We have +2. Let's go ahead and Sky Cycle to ready up Captain Marvel. Let me see. What do I want to do in my hand? Let's Captain Marvel again. So we have 3. Okay, so Captain Marvel is going to swing for 2 on the Viper. She'll draw me a card with her ability, and then she'll take consequent damage. And we're going to Quinn carry it, generate an energy with energy shield to prevent the consequent damage. All right, so side by side, things we'll actually play now. Did I play leadership card? No, I didn't. I played aggression and justice turn, so I have +2 from that. So now we go side by side, but we can swing for 3 with 3 attack. We take out the Viper in 1 shot. Okay. Now we want a side by side here, so let's use 2 resources. Yeah, let's do 2 resources here, and we play the side by side. So ready up your sidekick, ready up your hero, and then choose one. We're gonna pick the one to get +1 thwart, +1 attack until the end of the phase. Actually, sorry guys, we're gonna, as a resource, we're gonna use the Iron Fist instead of Leaning Blow. Hold on, it's Leaning Blow in our hand because I want the energy there. Yeah, so we get +1 to both characters, and we play leadership card with side by side. So Spider Woman's now 5 attack, and then Captain Marvel is 3 attack. Okay. Then got 5 attack. We'll swing for 3 on Sauron, so 5 total damage on him. She'll draw me a card, and then I'll spend an energy resource right here to have her not take damage with energy shield. Okay, and we hold on to this in our hand, so last card in our hand. Then Spider Woman. Oh, I can't attack because we can't army ants. We gotta. I think Polaris just lose her tough here. Yeah, this. Oh, actually, wait. I could do this out of turn. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, we're gonna request a player action here from Ant-Man. He can play this out of turn because it's a hero action, and we're in hero form. Resize, change your other hero form, and draw a card. So we play this out of turn. So we're gonna flip over to tiny form, and we're so exhausted, and then we can draw a card. When you change the tiny form, as a response, we can remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we'll take 1 threat off of here. We can also trigger the helmet when we change tiny form, draw another card. Okay, and then we can also play Perseverance here. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now that we're in tiny form, we can use the action here with our Army of Ants. Exhausted, it's gonna do 1 damage to enemy. It's non-attack, so it's gonna bypass retaliate and knock out the tough from Kang. Let's also use another Army of Ants. No, this should be like this. Sorry guys, the dimension's right. We use this one. Another Army Ants would do 1 damage on Sauron, take him out. So we get some even damage with the Army Ants. And then we use the last Army of Ants here to do 1 damage on Yellow Jacket out of turn. That will take him out because he has 3 damage and 4 total life. Okay, we wiped out all the board there. Now we're going to swing for 5 on Kang. That will bring him from 50 down to 45. And it will take a retaliate with the Savage Lands. Alright, so we dropped down to 3 life. But it's okay. And then I want to flip down here. Wait, sorry. I should discard the resize because I played it. We're going to request another action from Ant-Man. He's going to mansion here himself to draw a card. We got a giant stomp. Okay. Yeah, I want to flip down. We're going to flip down with Spider-Woman. And then we're not going to have the stats anymore, so that's fine. Just remove that. We're going to use our apartment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck for an aspect card. Let's get the leading blow. Shuffle this back in. Alright, I think we're going to pop off next turn with Spider-Woman here. And, well, really with Captain Marvel. And we'll use as a resource to play the Inspired. Attach an ally. The ally gets +1 Thor, +1 attack. Okay, so now Captain Marvel is back. 3 Thor, 3 attack, sidekick, sky cycle, energy shield. She is fully built out again. Alright. I don't know if I want to delete the side scheme or not, because I don't want to deal with the Cruel Intentions or under fire, but at the same time, if they don't get discarded, we might get them sooner. I don't know. Alright, so we do that. And we are passing here with Spider-Woman. It's going to be Ant-Man's turn now. Okay. Ant-Man just wants to play Nick here, I think. Let's put this like this. Okay. So we need some space for Nick. We're gonna do Helicare to make Nick. Ooh, do I just play X? No, I just play X. We're gonna make Helicare to make X 2 cost. And we'll do 2 resources here so I can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse the villain. Let's just confuse him here. Yeah, I think X is better value. X will Thor for 3, clear off the main scheme. And then I think we just hold on this in our hand because our hand size was so bad. And I think we lost some cards too. Yeah, so that's going to end our turn. X will take console damage. Let's write it back up. All right, I'm glad I set up Polaris for anything bad that will happen because she's going to help me out when that, if we ever get like a crazy overkill attack. I just want to save her as long as I can. All right, ready, back up everything. A lot of cards are ready here, but it's pretty neat. Then we're going to draw back up to 5 for Ant-Man. Ooh, nice. We got power in all of us. And Jessica Drew's going to draw up to 6 here. Looking for a side-by-side. But I'll take the pheromones. Ah, no side-by-side. Okay, that's okay. All right. So it is Kang's turn. He's going to add 3 to the main because of acceleration there. So 3 threat. That's the retaliate symbol, not acceleration. So 3 threats to the main. Is he? Oh, wait a minute. There should be an acceleration here. Sorry, guys, because he decked out before. That acceleration that was on the main scheme stage 2B would have went here. Yeah, sorry, guys. So we're missing a threat from last turn and another threat from this turn. So he should have 2 more threats. Sorry, guys. So let me fix that. So he should have 5 threat there out of 20. Okay, apologies for that. I think I fixed it, though. Okay. All right, so Kang is going to activate now. He's going to scheme against Jessica Drew. He's confused. Nothing happens. He's going to attack Ant-Man. We're going to exhaust X to defend and give him +2 for attack. So saying with a base of 5. Here's a boost. 1, 6 damage, takes out X. Then he's going to deal some counter cards. Please, no Cruel Intentions, because that could change the game again. Jessica Jones first, or Jessica Drew first, and then Ant-Man. Sorry, keep calling Jessica Jones. When reviewing an alter ego, discard an ally or support you control if you cannot discard against search. Discard an ally or support you control. Let's toss Daredevil. All right, Ant-Man. Nice. Temporal shoot. Okay, we have another turn here. So when Kang is attacked, discard this, prevent all damage, deal damage to attacker. Max 1 per attack. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So we pass the first bit over to Ant-Man, who's going to start us off here. Okay. Let's go ahead and how much cards we have left on deck. Because if I just play Nick Fury for damage, I may just do that because of his retaliate. If I play Nick here, do I have the economy to giant stomp? I think I do. Yeah, we do. So we just go full on damage. We're just gonna go super ham here. So we want to Nick Fury whenever he's attacked. I don't choose whenever he's attacked. So non-attack damage will still go through. So 4 resources here, including the power in all of us. So we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to do 4 damage to enemy. That brings Kang from 45 down to 41. It's gonna bypass that. Nick is going to swing for 2. So when he's attacked, discard temporary shield, prevent all damage, deal a damage to attacker. So we do a damage here on Nick. Nick will take a retaliate from Savage Lands, and he'll take constant damage, so he's defeated again with the same thing. But Kang's at 41 at least. So Nick's gone. Alright. Ant-Man's on a 5 life though. We're going to Mansion, draw a card. And then we're going to triple Army of Ants here. It's going to do 3 damage to Kang. Brings him down to 38. 38. No retaliate because of no attack damage. We're going to flip up here to giant form. When we change his form, do 1 damage to enemy. 37, no retaliate damage there. And then we're going to do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next child to play by 1. So Giant Stomp's 2 costs, 2 resource to play a Giant Stomp. Your action attack only play in Giant form, do 8 damage to an enemy and 1 to each minion. So that'll bring it from 37 down to 29 for the 8 damage. We'll take a Retaliate draw down to 4, and then we'll exhaust swing for 3, brings it down to 26. We'll take another Retaliate draw down to 3. Oh, I forgot, with our helmet here, when we change Giant form, we heal 2, so we go up to 5 life. Okay, so we got Kang down to 26 here. Can we finish him off here with Captain Marvel? Oh, we might be able to with the apartment. So let's use the apartment here. Okay, this is going to be awesome. Look at the top 5 cards, different aspect card. Nice. We got side by side. Let's just get 1 because we can't get 2, unfortunately. All right. Ooh, but if Captain Marvel can draw the other one, then we'll have to kill. But I just don't know if she was able to do that. So problem is the Retaliate here. But I think we can survive it if we heal here with Jessica Drew. So let's just go for it, guys. We don't go for it. I mean, I don't know if I have it anyways, but it's gonna be a lot of damage either way. I hope we have enough. I think we're done here for Ant-Man. Yeah, he has no cards left in hand or anything. Okay, so I used my flip already as well. Dang it. Okay, a little bit worried about them both dying, but I think we should be okay. All right, we're gonna exhaust heal by 3, brings back up to 6 life. That will heal 2 from Captain Marvel with Sidekick's ability. Our hand here. Oh, we got a lot of resources, and we got some glide. So we play pheromones if we really need to, but hopefully we don't have to. Let's flip up to hero form. Okay, let's move everything in the middle now because we're gonna try to go for the kill on Kang right now. That was an explosive turn for Ant-Man. If Sauron can do what I think she can do with Captain Marvel, I mean, if Captain Marvel can do what I think she can do. All right, so we want to get some bonuses to our attack. So let's go ahead and use a double here to play Venom Blast first. So that's going to do 5 damage to Kang. Brings us from 26 down to 21. We will take Retaliate, though. These are all small instances, so we're going to get hit a bunch of times with this Retaliate. So drop down to 5 life. Okay, so he's 21 now. All right, we are going to have Captain Marvel swing for 3 damage because she gets +1 with Inspired. Brings it down to 18. Okay, she's going to take a Retaliate and a consequent damage. We're going to take both, and she'll draw me a card. So we draw a card. Oh, we got a side by side, guys. Okay. So she takes the Retaliate and a consequent damage. So 2 damage here on Captain Marvel. Okay. Next. Oh, and when we play Venom Blast, we get +1 to all of our stats on Spider-Woman. Okay. Next, we are going to use a double resource here. So I can play it side by side. Ready your sidekick and ready your hero. We play a leadership card, so we get +1 with superhuman agility. So we have +2 to all of our stats now. We choose a heal 1 from both characters, or both characters get +1 Thor, +1 attack. We're going to give them both +1 Thor, +1 attack. So extra Thor attack here for Spider-Man, extra Thor attack here for Captain Marvel. Okay. Next, Captain Marvel is going to exhaust and swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Inspired on Kang. Brings it down to 14. Then we draw a card with her ability. Or no, he'll Retaliate first. We'll prevent the damage with the energy shield. Exhaust finesse generate energy to prevent the Retaliate damage. Then we draw a card. We'll take a consequent damage and we'll discard Leading Blow as energy. Actually, we'll spend the other finesse as energy to prevent that consequential damage as well. Then we're gonna have Spider-Woman swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna play Leading Blow. We haven't played Protection yet this turn, right? We played Venom Blast, Side by Side, and Leading Blow. Yeah, so it's Interrupt, so it happens first. We're getting another +1 to all our stats, and we have a +1 from Side by Side. So Side by Side gave us +2 because the leadership card and a +1, and a Venom Blast and Leading Blow. So we have +4 our stats. So now we're swinging for 5 on Kang. Brings from 14 down to 9. He's going to Retaliate 1 with the Savage Name, brings it down to 4 life here. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is super fun, guys. Okay, this is awesome right now. Then we can side by side again. I'll use 2 resources here to play side by side again. Ready up your Psychic and ready up your hero. So ready up Captain Marvel, ready up Spider-Woman. Choose. Let's pick the one to heal 1. So we're going to heal 1 for both characters. Heal damage there, heal damage here. Then Captain Marvel is going to swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, right, with Inspired. 4 damage on Kang, brings him down to 5 life. She'll take a Retaliate and a consequential damage. So she's still alive though. Actually, we can prevent one of it with the Queen Care with the energy shield. So we'll do that, and she'll draw me a card with her response. Okay, and then We can have Spider-Woman swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again on Kang, brings him down to 0. No retaliation, he's defeated. Okay, that was crazy. And then we can use the resource here to play Self-Propelled Glide, raise Spider-Woman. We gain air until the end of the round. And we can exhaust Sky Cycle to ready up Captain Marvel another time. And then, yeah, Captain Marvel can swing here again for 1, 2, 3, 4. Spider-Woman swings for another 5 for 9 overkill, plus 2 more from Polaris. 11 overkill, guys, just in case we didn't have it there. And yeah, that is absolutely awesome. Did I forget to... No, I used the leading... Oh, sorry, guys. We forgot. Leading Blow discards a card. So we want to discard this. Sorry, I messed that up. When we play Leading Blow, we discard a card and reduce our damage. So our attack wouldn't have been like 5, would have been 3 because we -2 here. So instead of having 11 overkill, we would have had 9 overkill. Sorry, guys, I totally jumped the gun there. But yeah, it would have been fine either way. We had it there. All right, that was crazy. Okay. Yeah, what do I think about the decks? They were really fun. I really enjoyed Voltroning Captain Marvel here. Has my opinion changed? I don't know. I think that for sure Spider-Woman carried. She carried-ish there. I mean, I thought that Ammon would do more of the work, but definitely she provided a ton of damage that we needed. And thwarting here. I mean, just the Voltron build for Captain Marvel went insane. So I think we got a lot of value from Captain Marvel there. I think this was a really fun deck here for Spider-Woman, like getting tons of readies. I don't know how much damage and thwarting Captain Marvel did throughout the course of the game, but like just that turn, she probably herself did like 20 to 30 damage. And we got the 50 damage kill there, right? Yeah, we did 50 damage all in one turn there. So Kang just had a 1 turn on this stage, and then we were able to finish him off. And yeah, we never dealt with the obligation here, where we stole a bunch of our cards. Yeah, he didn't take our big attack event though, the Giant Stomp, so that's okay. But yeah, this just stayed in the game area. It didn't really do anything. It just held the cards from going back to our shuffle. We kept the acceleration there. This only went to 5 threat, not too bad. Yeah, the retaliate was tough to deal with the Savage Lands, but we're able to get the thematic finish here on Kang with both of the Avengers. Thank you so much, Eeeville. I hope that you enjoyed this gameplay request and this match here. It was tons of fun. I mean, this is definitely my most fun game with Spider-Woman. I don't know if I'm convinced with her though, because I do feel like it took a lot of setup. And like the thing that went wrong with Captain Marvel was like the time travel. What's it called? The time travel hijinks. Oh man, discard the highest cost card you control, which is, you know, she's 4 costs. We just lose everything whenever she goes away. So that was very nasty, very deflating. I was very sad after losing that. You guys can probably hear my voice. But we're able to get it back. We built her out 2 times in 1 game, which is pretty crazy. And then yeah, she did so much damage there. So yeah, I don't know if I just like Captain Marvel more now, or if I actually like Spider-Woman more, but definitely my most fun game with Spider-Woman ever. And I think that definitely in multiplayer, she's able to do more, especially with the pheromones and everything. But yeah, all right. Thank you so much, Eeeville, for the custom gameplay request. Happy birthday, man. Hope that you enjoyed probably my best game that I've ever played with Spider-Woman using your deck here. And I teamed up with Ant-Man, who was a blast as usual. But yeah, all right. No cards in hand for both players. That was a perfect finish that we needed to do all the damage here on Kang. And yeah, so we went back in time, defeated Kang in the Savage Lands with all of his dinosaurs. Tons of fun, guys. Thank you, everyone that made it here to the end. I hope you guys all liked this video. Happy birthday again to Eeeville. Huge shout out to Eeeville. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.